Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the real first session of my campaign. I'm Adam. And we're doing a campaign in the 4th sphere of Reshin. Or the 4th sphere that is Reshin. And the party has, in the last episode, traveled down to their destination, the Al-Halim Hold, which is a dwarven city that used to be a salt mine, and as they delved deeper they found it to be a silver mine as well. And as they kept delving deeper, they ended up finding a rare mineral called aetherite. And this rare mineral is what they use to actually make airships fly, or at least one of the ones. It's one of the more stable minerals to use for this. And this city over the last 1,000 years, or mine, turned into this large city over the last 1,000 years, and was eventually brought into the empire. And now it's one of the largest cities in the empire and one of the most profitable cities to be in. And is run by 4 guilds. The party has traveled from the circus that they were in and traveling with, or just happened to be passing by here to hopefully find their fortunes. And they made it all the way through the wind-torn desert in the caravan, in the dwarven caravan, to get to the city walls and the green pastures and fields that are actually outside of the city in this inhospitable desert. If I can get
words,
that out,
bro.
Yeah, words. So we're going to start off tonight where they had just crossed through the gate, one of the large gates in the around the city wall, to where they get to find out what the city is like. Find out if this is actually worth being. So, you guys crossed the threshold. The first thing you saw where we left off was the giant hole. These walls are huge. They're over 100 feet high. They're very thick. The walls are painted black, this dark black all the way around, and it completely encompasses the old mine. You get as soon as you go through this, you get a lot of different smells of mining, the different foods that are being cooked, spices, perfumes, unwashed bodies. A lot of humidity is coming out of this hole. But as you look down, you notice that there is a spiral path that goes down, and it is about 4 large wagons wide as it goes down. And you also do notice immediately that it looks like there is basically guardrails going all the way around, to where it would be pretty difficult for you just to happen to fall off into this hole. But one of the more spectacular things that you saw as you entered was this floating chunk of rock with this large castle, with these large domes on top. And it's mostly a tall castle.
And chains holding it. Yeah,
chains holding it in place to where it won't float away. And you see these huge chunks of aetherite hanging off of this this floating rock. And it almost has like a heart shape as it's floating there, just in midair. And it doesn't seem to shift or anything. And then there's one large walkway that goes to the castle. As you continue to look around, you also notice that it looks like you can see a lot of cutouts in different places. See where ladders and other ways of going up and down or around. You can even see that there's some people that use some type of flying creature to get from point A to point B in this hole. Also, one thing that you notice anybody have the ability to detect where north is just immediately?
What an ore is? I don't think
north.
North.
Anybody just immediately know where north is?
You got Druidcraft?
Yes, I do have Druidcraft.
Chris, on the west side, you'll notice the wall itself has this large crack and divot down it to where it's sunken in. You also notice further down that large chunks in this west side of this hole seem to have collapsed. Where you see like normal holes that have been cut out for windows and other large cavern areas.
It doesn't tell me which way north is.
It should tell you what true north is.
Tells the weather.
You create tiny, harmless effects that predict weather, what the weather will be like in your location for the next 24 hours. Instantly make a flower bloom, a seed pod open, or a leaf bud bloom. Harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, puff of wind, small animal, faint odor. Instantly snuff out or light a candle torch or small fire.
Right.
Nothing to do with true north.
Well, since you're the most nature person here,
but I have a compass.
You have a compass, then you will also know pretty quickly that to the west, it's this large crack, this large divot, and it seems to go like a whole section, about a tenth of this large hole. This section is collapsed down several hundred feet, and it looks like there's definitely construction there of some sort as you look through the hole, but it's pretty noticeable. There's also lots of hanging banners and cloths, and you can tell in Dwarven you see never forget, a bunch of memorials hanging there.
Okay.
And what might be prayers to the Hearth Mother are also hanging there as well.
Does it look like this was a collapse?
Yes. Okay. It looks like there was a collapse here. Fairly recent collapse.
I'll have somebody random if what happened there.
All right. Well, where you're at, there is this constant stream. Like it looks like the people are moving. You would guess that this is well, just to give you a comparison. This is basically like water deep, or actually more like Sharn in a way, where it's going, instead of going up, it goes down, and it's a lot of people. So just like most metropolitan areas, people here tend to kind of ignore and go. And one thing that you do know about this place is that they have it's not really a caste system. It's more of a meritocracy. If you haven't proven your worth, then they don't particularly pay attention to you. So you being new, you need to definitely it'll be difficult to get somebody's attention, like see if they'd actually care about you. Another thing is all the guilds have these shoulder pads on their left shoulders, and they have designated by color. And depending on what shoulder pad they have is kind of the rank within the guild. Not everybody you see here has shoulder pads, but about 50% of everybody you see has a shoulder pad, and then anybody that doesn't tends to look like somebody that is either not from this city, or that they're maybe just different in a way. But if you like to try and stop somebody, you can. How do you stop?
Being a guild artificer, would that be guild artisan? Would that matter?
It might.
Probably be.
Just depends on what you attempt to do. There are four guilds that they learned about, so you know about this, that run this city effectively. There's almost everything done in the city goes through one of these guilds in some way. The first guild is Arms and Sanitation. It's basically the military and cleanup guys. There is Delve and Demands. It is the miners and the community outreach, basically the people that take care of everybody else around, and they're the ones that build, like the actual builders in the city. Coin and Fleet is the merchants and messengers. That's easy to figure out. And then there's Eyes and Quill, which are librarians and scouts, basically the ones that gather all the knowledge to be used by the city in various ways. So the guild, your guild artisan might matter. Just depends on which one you go to.
Actually, I'm gonna pick my guild business as Smith and Metal Forgers.
Okay, that one might. Two of the guilds might care about that. At least you'd have a way in with them if you can prove what you have. Delvin Demands and Coin and Fleet might have uses for you. Delvin Demands, their shoulder pad is yellow, and Coin and Fleet is blue. And from your travels, you noticed any of the ones with metal shoulder pads are of a significant higher rank than the others, and the other ones have leather shoulder pads, and the leather shoulder pads might have extra little metal bits on there to designate different things. But then, like initiates have just a necklace that has a ring, a little spiral ring with a.
So they actually put a ring on it.
Yes, they actually put a ring on it. But you know, if the two shoulder pads is the posh.
Come on, man.
Okay. And the insignia of the city is a octagon with a spiral going down.
Tornado.
So, how do you want to stop and ask these people? Most of the people in the city are dwarves. A good 70% of every person in the city is, or 60% of every person.
Short. I'm small.
Okay.
Like,
Me too.
I look like a gnome, but metal. I look like him, but a gnome.
Metal man.
And I'm riding on my Steel Defender. So,
What does your Steel Defender look like?
just for simplicity's sake, I say a dog. We'll just say it look like that.
Okay. A large hound. Great Dane. Ish.
Bull Mastiff kind of looking.
Mastiff. Okay.
Or Rottweiler is kind of what this looks like.
Okay.
I'll ask a dwarven. What happened to the wall? Just kind of step in front of him.
All right.
No matter.
So one of the dwarves the one you step in front of will stop, and he'll say in dwarven, "I'm busy. Move."
What happened to the wall?
Are you saying that in common?
Or dwarven?
In dwarven, he'll look down at you, and kind of give you a curious look. What? Oh, you're one of those madron things.
Yeah.
Oh, the wall. Oh, it was a great tragedy.
Elaborate.
Business.
The faster you get it out, the faster you can go.
Okay. Well, how do I put this? There was a terrorist attack on the city,
We got terrorists here.
and their scaly behinds destroy the large section.
Dragon?
No. Worse.
Lizard folk.
No, not lizard.
Bankers.
Kobold named Red Tooth.
Little guys my height.
Yes, they're very vicious and horrible. But 2 years ago, he destroyed him and his compatriots. Destroyed the section and blew up a large area with their bombs and traps, and caused it to collapse, killing the Sultan and the Sultaness. And several hundred people. We're still digging out bodies from 2 years ago.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll step out of his way.
He'll say, "Blessed be those that the Hearth's mother," and you do this and then walk away.
I'll just not mad and tell him thank you.
Hey, go ask the next one.
Ask him what?
How far this hole is.
How deep?
Yeah. How far does it go?
You're like me.
Well, no,
You've met him.
I'm shorter.
You would all know each other. He was in the wagon the whole time, probably repairing some small bit to it.
Cool.
Never paying any attention to what y'all were doing.
Okay, so what is your name?
Arti.
Yes. Spell it.
A-R-T-I.
Is that for artificial?
And Artificer. And
I wasn't sure if you said RT or RD.
oh,
My name is Ale. A-L-E.
Oh.
Ale Dragon.
is that also what you drink a lot?
Yeah, it's Ale Dragon.
No.
I'm Shift.
Just don't grind them.
I mean, like snails.
So wait. Who were you interested in? Who were you just talking to?
Oh, I just stopped a random dwarf asked about the hole in the wall. The destruction over there.
What do you say?
It was caused by terrorists.
What are tariffs?
Terrorist.
Terrorists. What are terrorists?
Kobolds.
Oh.
I guess about 2 years ago they blew up and killed the ruling leader here and
They're about your size.
untold amount of people.
Smaller.
That's right.
They killed a lot of people?
They said they're still digging people out after 2 years.
That's a problem.
I would smell. I wouldn't know. You have a sense of smell, you don't know.
You can smell stuff. There's nothing stopping you from smelling. Just because you don't have to
Hey,
breathe.
go ask
Do
about
you
the.
drink like me?
Honestly.
We gotta fix this.
You choose not to? I sleep.
Are you defective?
Some have said that before,
It's probably true then.
but I don't think I am. What did you say, Ale?
I'll pull out some tools, we can find out.
I can fix you.
Even if I am
Bend over.
defective, I would like to stay defective.
Well, I can climb up your back, that's fine. I'll start climbing up your back.
I just push you down.
You don't want to find out?
No,
Oh. Later when you're sleeping, I'll figure it out.
maybe when we gain more trust.
Get out of the way! Move!
You're in the way. You move.
I'm trying! Wait! Move!
You got like flying coaches and stuff? Like Sharn?
They don't
This is
have
why I
any.
like ale.
They don't have any flying coaches now. They have some flying creatures,
I'm walking here.
which is interesting because actually a part of the wall there is a large. You can see up on the north side of the tower, which is also where you guys came in.
Yeah.
There is a large airship port tower that's up there, and there's 2 moored airships up there. They actually build airships in this city too, but they have no airships, small skiffs or anything that carry people around.
Hey, you
At least not that you have seen.
You should go ask
Should be
about the
possible.
guilds and see where they're located. Maybe we can start getting some job because I'm running low on funds.
I still have all mine. I didn't spend anything.
I still have a little bit of coin.
Yeah.
But this is a good thing.
But if we're gonna be in the city, we might as well start looking for something. Unless
Should we? I remember after I got done helping the horses, they told me to go see the coin in feet or fleet.
Probably fleet.
no feet because you were working on the feet, the horse feet.
Well,
That
coin
sounds
and-
right.
Coin and feet guild.
The problem is we don't know where any of those guilds are.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Exactly.
Next person.
Before you could even turn and look, basically out from behind. What passive perceptions? What is that?
16.
13.
That'll be a 10.
Mine's a 16.
I am not perceptive.
Out of literally nowhere, a halfling,
I jump up 10 feet. Oh, what the fuck?
a halfling wearing a turban, and his clothes kind of match the walls around a little bit, but he is wearing a purple scarf and doesn't look like he has any weapons or anything, but he's carrying like some papers, little pamphlets you can see. But he appears from behind him as if he just materialized out of the shadow. And he goes, in Imperial, he goes, "Hey, you guys look new. You need help finding around your way around the city?"
Yes, I jump off.
Yeah.
Let's
go.
Yep.
Whoa! They got a springy one.
Hi.
Hi.
Does he have a guild badge?
He has no guild badge or anything on him. He just.
We're looking for coin and feet.
What do you want feet for? I mean, I can understand coin, but
I think he means fleet.
It's a guild. They
No,
told
it's
me-
feet.
you mean the coin and
You mean
fleet?
like rabbit feet?
Guild? Fleet.
Yeah.
Fleet. Yeah.
Fleet.
Fleet. Fleet.
It's fleet,
Okay.
not
Yeah.
feet.
Are you looking for like one of their small outposts, or are you trying to go to their headquarters? Which one? Because there's several different levels you can go to. I can take you there if that's where you want to go. Any one of them.
This would be great.
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Much appreciated.
That would be a 9.
What are you trying to insight?
Just see if you can find a con.
He seems very excited to be here with you.
Yeah. Well, I believe him, I guess.
He goes, "Yeah,
Is this your job? Are you the guide, tour guide, or
I can be a guide." Hold out his hand.
slap it?
Not the 5 I'm looking for,
Oh.
but I'll be glad to take you wherever you want. 5 copper.
What's those pamphlets in your hand?
Oh, it's little like
It's a map.
no, well, yes. Kind of tells some things about the city. You know, like the levels. You know, what you might
Can
find.
I have one?
Yeah, you got silver?
No. Also, we need to find a job in a place.
Oh,
We could get coin.
Do you
Well-
actually have these, or are you just something?
I'll take the map and your services.
okay.
Gold piece
Well, he'll grab the gold piece.
for the day.
He'll look at it. Huh, Imperial mint. And bites into it. Oh, that's real, all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I just
gotcha.
made it this morning.
Wait, did you?
I don't know. Did I?
The map.
Deception.
Deception.
Oh, Jesus.
Said that's not gonna fit.
That's what
She
she
said.
said.
18 on a dice.
You beat him. He rolled good, but you definitely beat him.
He broke out the Dungeon Master screen. He got furious.
It's a 24 altogether.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Don't. This is a little word of advice since you gave me a gold. There's a few laws that they take really serious around here.
Is fortune coin one of
Forgery,
them?
counterfeit, and theft is a quick way to meet Justice Falls.
God. That.
Justice Falls?
Just where they kick you off the toppest point of the city.
Okay, you see that the floating rock right out there
Yeah.
where the
Artificer.
castle's at?
Artificer.
Yeah, that's Castle Alahim. And there is a small bridge that goes to nowhere. And that is Justice Falls.
So like walking the plank.
Yeah,
See,
you get to
told
fall.
You. I told you they kick you out of the
You
stuff.
get to fall all the way down to the River Forbrin into the Lake of Umbral. Or Lake Umbral.
Are
Let
there
the
any
self
other
get featherfall.
laws we should know about
Oh,
that? Or
Featherfall does not work.
In this place?
No, when you go, they put a chain on you. You will fall. There's no way
Oh.
to stop it.
I still need it anyway.
Again,
Like there's.
Yep.
are,
What
are there
So-
I
other
don't want to keep falling
laws
forever.
that we need to know about?
other laws?
Thou
Well,
shalt not kill.
yeah, murder is definitely frowned upon. Don't do that.
Just don't get caught. That's what
Killing
I'm
of,
saying.
of anything.
Mostly, yeah. Like,
Animals,
I mean,
Well,
animals.
plants.
Animals need to be in a specific,
Just saying.
for a specific reason.
What
Yeah,
kobolds? What have we seen them?
Well, kobolds are not really liked around. 2 years ago, there's a big terrorist attack, and the Red Tooth zealot he decided to kill the Sultan and the Sultaness.
Give a
Bless
reason.
the Earth Mother. Blessings for her. A reason? Yes. Said something about that the dwarves are imbalancing the world and that they did something terrible. I don't get into politics. I don't care.
Technology bad.
Said something about delving too deep. They'll wake them or something. I don't know. Some crazy thing. Yeah. Do you know the tenets of the Hearth Mother? They take that really seriously.
Don't know what that is.
Knowledge religion.
Dawn of the Hearth Mother. Yes.
Okay, history. Tell me that.
The 11.
History will tell you some things, but religion really.
I got 11 on religion. I could try history.
I'm not even proficient, so I'm not even gonna try.
I'm proficient in history.
Got a one on
You can do that. We'll tell you different things.
I got a 20, dirty 20.
Okay, so religion-wise, the Hearth Mother is basically the goddess of protection and love and protection, fertility, order, love. She believes in, or her followers believe in, really keeping things in a specific manner. They don't tend to change traditions.
There'd be no chaos in here, right?
They don't like chaos. They like things to be very specific in ways. They
Sounds perfect for me.
but
Oh, wow.
they're very community based. So selfishness and things like that don't really work here. Where if you want something good, you have to earn it. Hence theft,
Damn, modules are low here.
Counterfeit forgery.
counterfeit forgery are some of the biggest no-nos. Taking something that doesn't belong to you is really bad here.
I didn't play a rogue.
I love chaos.
But your history will also tell you that she is the. Each god can actually manifest itself physically. The gods in this world are specific to the sphere. They're not universal. They don't go to the other ones. Each sphere creates kind of their own gods, and they're built on concepts, not like just a thing that does stuff. It's more like she's the god of protection. Really is feeling safety. She's a goddess of safety. So anything that deals with feeling safe is kind of how she's come about.
So
Well,
she's my opposite then.
But she's the only one that has actually sacrificed her possible mortal form to close a connection to the sphere of basically the abyss. She's actually sacrificed her ability and spread herself across the globe to cut off the abyss to be able to come here, or at least have an easy way, because some things can travel from sphere to sphere easily. Whatever I come up with the name of the abyss, not one of those that can get here easily because of her.
So would it be like where the demons and shit are?
The abyss.
Yes, demons. Demons are. It's rare to find demons, and if you find demons around this area, it's usually bad. Think of the Hearth Mother as a lot like Islam.
Public enemy number one.
No, not public, but they have specific times that they pray. It's a way of peace. A specific direction, different things like that. That's what this religion is more based around, is Islam. So that's general the strictures. It's kind of like, don't steal, don't covet, don't take, don't do this, don't do that. They do not tend to be very warlike. They don't really like fighting very much unless they have to. So it's a plus. So But yeah, he's like, okay, got any other questions before we start traveling to? Where'd you want to? You want to go to the headquarters or one of the outposts? You want to go to the outpost up here? Or you want to go down?
How far is
Nearest
the headquarters?
headquarters.
The actual headquarters? Okay, we'll need to go down into the near delve to go to the headquarters of the Corn Fleet.
Then nearest outpost.
Okay, outpost one's right up here. We're probably came off of a caravan.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, over there the Canavasori, right over there. They have an outpost that you can go into.
How are some of these things done? Should we go to outpost or?
I would recommend going to the outpost because if you don't have any business at the headquarters, they're not really going to let you in.
I'm sorry, I was asking him.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a paying customer. You do what you want.
Yeah, we'll follow for now. We'll go to the nearest outpost. Well, I also want to.
Okay.
Is there any guards?
Lead the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Dwarves, I take it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Most of your guards you see are dwarves. There are a few humans.
I don't remember what the name of
as
the
well.
lady was.
The
samurai.
Mia. That's all. All she said her name was Mia.
You're what?
Man, I didn't bring a notebook.
Do you want like an index card or?
You want a piece of paper? Yep.
I've got some like 5x7 index cards, or I actually have
Yeah, I'll take this paper.
a notebook.
That'll work. I need bigger. Your small stuff doesn't work for me.
That's what she's been saying my whole life.
I know.
Alright, so we'll go to the nearest outpost.
I'll ask him who controls the airships.
The right now, if you want to have to deal with anything, the airship's the Sultan actually controls it. All the guilds kind of have
A fleet.
a part of the airship business, but really you have to work your way into the upper echelons and then kind of have admittance.
Yeah, we're just trying to
So-
get rep and coin because I know how this place works. If you got no rep, it ain't worth shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah. You know, the city I come from back there, you know, it's easy to get around. In this place, you have to really have to know people.
I noticed that you don't have either any markings of belonging to any guild. So how do you make your days living?
Probably by doing exactly what he's doing for us right now.
Yeah, that.
Connor newbies?
Huh?
What?
No.
I mean,
I'm sorry, were you waiting for a different answer?
Yeah.
He was taking a while. I just needed to. That was the answer, right?
Yes, that's one of the answers. Yes.
Oh, what's the other one?
The other one is well, you know, here on topside, you don't necessarily have to be a part of the guild, any of the guilds, to get things done.
This is called topside.
Yes, top level's topside.
What's down
If
below?
you look at the pamphlet that I got handed you bought there for your gold, you'll see there's topside, near delve, catacombs, twilight shell, and the river Forbrin or Lake Umbral.
so the whatever they want in the middle.
So you mainly
Catacombs.
deal with the top side and you don't dwell anywhere lower.
Yeah, getting down there deep starts feeling a little claustrophobic. Kind of like it kind of feels like you get stuck in a pipe. I don't know. I like the sound.
What species is he? I know you said it, but I don't
Halfling.
Halfling. So you don't belong to any guild.
No, I don't belong in any guild.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for about 6 years. As he's walking you to basically back exactly where you guys came from, and you can see that he kind of dodges around certain things, and also at one point there's a guard that from the arms set you can see the red on there, just a red leather shoulder pad, and he waves to him, and the guy takes his pike that he's holding and kind of taps it down, does that, and keeps on walking.
I nod to the guard too.
He does not.
So
He does not nod or do anything back to you at all.
Rude.
Weapons, are they out and how?
There are weapons about, but most people have them. They don't.
Sheath.
They're all sheathed, and they seem to. You should do a perception check. You can do a perception check too, Chris.
He asked the question. I'm not paying attention to things like that.
Okay.
Just to be fair.
Yeah, it'll be a 9.
9? Okay, yeah, they're sheathed.
Yeah, I'm not worried about weapons.
I mean, I got a spear, so
I'm actually more interested in animals and looking for others of my own kind.
Okay, we haven't seen any of those yet. Animals, you can see camels. There's horses, mules, a lot of pack animals in this area. You do see some dogs and cats. There's several different types of birds and varieties kind of flying around here.
do they have a menagerie? Is that what that's correctly?
You get a zoo? Menagerie?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
The Sultan runs one with eyes and quill, yeah.
Are all the guilds close by, or are they all in different areas of the city?
The headquarters are all in different areas of the city, but
I mean,
every level
offices.
has
An
one to
outpost.
3 outposts in them, so their members can.
So, to the outposts that we're currently going, are there any other ones nearby, or is it just that one in that area?
The one you're going to is the Canvasauri in the north. There's also one in the south.
I meant like of other types.
Of other types?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in the one you just mentioned.
Eyes and Quill?
Yeah.
Eyes and Quill, there is one here towards the outskirts of the city, in the east section.
Out of character, that's the one you were saying that they deal with secrets and shit, right?
Librarian Scouts, they're the more secretive one.
Librarian Scouts is the ones I'm looking for. Then. Never mind.
So it's Eyes and Quill.
Arms and
Sanitation.
Oh, I see it now.
And then Coin and Fleet is right here.
You're missing one.
I am missing one because it's the first time I heard about this one.
The library one.
Yeah.
And then
Did
there's
you have Delve and Demands?
Yes. I have Eyes and Quills, Delves and Demands, Arms and Sanitation, and then Coin and Fleet.
Oh, yeah. Eyes and Quills deal with a lot of. They find information, hold information, disseminate information.
The library one.
so Eyes and Quill,
yeah,
Armed
that's-
Sanitation,
You know, they make maps.
Delve and Demand, and Coin and Fleet.
You know, things of that nature. Even though they're not the messengers, Coin and Fleet, they're the one that
Yeah.
take stuff to different people. But that kind of they have an overlap. But the Coin and Fleet has a more narrow idea of what they do with messaging.
Oh, the Arms and Sanitation have red shoulder pads.
Those are the guards, the town's guards.
Blue is going to be Coin and Fleet.
So your merchants.
Right, which one you said blue?
Coin and Fleet. Delve and Demands is yellow. Eyes and Quills is green.
And as you guys walk back, or as you're walking back, and
And there's a special black
you know, he's
one.
kind of taking you slow back to the Canvasaur.
It's the Sultan's champion.
You'll see this large wagon come by that is mostly covered, and you can see that there are 2 people up front that are
Hooded or riding.
driving, and these large horses pulling this. And then you can see one guy hanging off the back. They're wearing red shoulder pads on the left. All look to be, well, the 2 in the front driving look like they're had those on. Then you can see the one that's hanging off the back has red necklace as it passes by. And then you get the smell of what's going past you.
Manure.
What was the
Garbage.
Sanitation.
But the one hanging off the back is a Warforged. The one hanging off the back is a Warforged.
He's an apprentice since he has a necklace.
As they continue on, basically, it looks like they're taking this garbage somewhere.
Beep, 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 beep.
As he's riding by.
That's malfunctioning.
Start speaking ones and zeros.
Yeah, basically. Like I'll basically say
That's
in
what I feel like
the Modron language, like I'll find you later.
He'll turn to look at you real quick, and y'all's facial expressions isn't much, but you know how to read, like actual emotions from them, and it will be like, "Whoa, what? Huh?"
3rd edition barbarian, dude.
R2D2.
And he just looks at you in a weird way as he's hanging off. Sure, in Modron. Affirmative in Modron, I guess is what it'll come out as. But obviously confused. More than
AOL sign in.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the first Warforged you've seen of everything else you've seen. And there's a lot of people moving on this large thoroughfare. But after a few more minutes, he gets you back to where you're at, and you notice the outpost has a large, at the door he's taking you to, it's a large gold coin, and with looks like a gold coin. A large gold coin at the top, and then it looks like it has smaller silver rings that are connected in looks like a hexagon pattern on the blue background of this, around it. And he says, "Well, here's the outpost. So if you need to do business, you can go in and ask for you can either requisition a job, or you can try and get a job, or they can tell you where you can set up. If you got wares to sell, you can get your permits through them."
What is your name?
Oh, yeah, you ain't got to worry about my name. It's fine.
And how
But I
can we
want to
find
know.
you and hire you for more tours and more guidance?
We might need your help in the future.
Oh well,
Don't you know we collect NPCs? What the hell is she thinking?
I shall call you Johnny Number 5.
that's fine. You can call me Johnny Number 5 if you want to.
Johnny Number 5.
What is your real name?
Do a persuasion check.
Oh shit.
Because it's been shifty this whole time.
Shifty bitch.
Persuasion. I got a dirty 20.
He'll go, you know what? Since you guys are such nice people, you might be repeat customers. My name's Steve.
Good night.
Someone else will
Okay.
be Johnny Number 5. This is Steve.
Unimpressionable name.
Steve the Halfling.
Yeah. Steve Broadfoot. But, don't go saying that around everywhere. I don't really like.
I forgot your name already.
I
That's
don't
how
like
that's
my
how
name. That's
common
good.
your name is.
Good. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah. So
He said it was Broadfoot. Steve Broadfoot.
read the room, bro.
I don't think that's possible.
You said you didn't remember.
It's never mind. I'll explain later.
Okay.
Oh, I missed it. Oh no, that's right. That's a 2.
So what other jobs do you do other than guide newcomers to the city? So I know this isn't your main source of coin.
Little this, little that.
Well, little this, little that could be shared amongst friends now.
Well,
I feel like you might be his eyes.
I know to find.
eventually he might be we might be his main source of income.
I
Yeah,
doubt
yeah.
Nah, I feel like his eyes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you want to find me?
He said his name was Steve, not Eisen.
Yes.
Yeah. I find things. I can find things. I know places to go. Stuff like that.
Yeah, see, that's useful information.
Can I make a perception check or maybe an investigation to see if there's any bits of green on him?
That would be perception. He's wearing a purple scarf. That's what he's wearing. It's the only thing that really has any major color to him. And your rolls are so good.
Every dice I've picked up so far, I don't think I rolled above a 10.
You see nothing that would signify.
You know why? It's because they're Cthulhu dice. Call it Cthulhu, you're supposed to roll low.
Damn it.
Of course, in Cthulhu, when you roll Cthulhu dice, it's
Also, Cthulhu doesn't mind you just fucking die.
yeah.
All right.
Cthulhu dice tower.
But yeah, hey, if you guys want to go in, I'll sit here and wait. I mean, you paid a full gold, so you know.
They're actually illithid.
Gold goes a long way in this town. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Steve.
Maybe it's a dice tray.
Yeah. Don't say that too much.
You ashamed of your name?
Yeah, halfling called Steve. It's terrible.
It's very bland. Like eating bread with no seasoning.
Who gave you your name?
My mom.
Seasoned bread.
Isn't it disrespectful that you think your mom's decision was bad?
No, my mom made plenty of bad decisions.
Okay,
being one
this
of
is
them.
something I am
But
not
I
used
mean, if you want to call, if you want to find me and you can't find me, you can ask for the broker.
to. The broker. I like this.
Oh,
Southern names.
There you go.
Since you guys seem so nice.
Well, thank you. We try not to be.
I try to
What?
be, but often is.
That'd be nice.
Trouble already.
Anyway, y'all go ahead. You can go in. Oh, word of advice when you're doing business with them. They're very straightforward with what they say, and they don't.
So like me.
Yeah, like you'll do well talking to them. That one won't.
I don't feel like it would.
Wow, that's insulting. I have a name, sir.
He wasn't trying to insult you.
I haven't asked.
Fair point.
I don't really feel like you insulted.
You was the proper pronoun to use. That was quite accurate.
Yeah. But just say what you mean. Don't have some weird like deception. Don't do that.
No double entendres.
I won't.
Well, he'll step to the side and allow you guys to go in. Which, by the way, the day is pretty hot. Because when you guys got here,
Ashley is wearing a bikini.
you actually got here before noon, so now it's a little afternoon. As you walk into the building, it's actually much cooler inside this building, and it's very clean looking. It has several desks, and you can see where there's dwarves and that you can go
Is
to.
there
Humans.
decor
Oh my
mainly
God.
yellow?
Please tell me that there's an apprentice mage that is constantly casting the cantrip Gust in front of a large block of ice.
There is now.
Gotta keep this room cool.
There's a little tube in front of the vents going around the office.
One of them jerry-rigged, hillbilly ACs.
But it looks like it's a cross between a bank and like a car dealership almost in this room. It's fairly large.
There's cars in here?
No, there's no cars in here, but it's the layout of the building.
Oh, so like offices, wide
Yeah.
open space.
It also looks like there's a bank, kind of a bank teller spot, and there's a bunch of people in here. However, as you walk in, you hear this bell ring 4 times. Ding, ding,
Okay. As I hear
Ding.
this bell ring,
ding.
I enter the room. Bill McCabe, I have arrived.
Business attire.
The guard standing at the door looks at you, and you get a
I'm not doing
You have
anything.
long or short hair?
Short hair.
just off of what you see a look of like horror that you did that, because you can see every one of these people is pulling out a mat and all the dwarves are laying.
Yeah,
it
I
in a
know it's
specific-
prayer time.
Specific direction.
I know what I did.
The customers are all moving to the side, or they're also joining in. Not everybody is doing it, but you can tell every single person that has a pad on or a necklace is immediately going to prayer.
Bad timing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shuffle closer to hear what they're saying.
I just heard the bells and I was after the drive.
You'll hear it.
Is it 4 o'clock?
No, it's actually not 4 o'clock. But it is actually I guess 2 o'clock. It's right on the dot.
The 4 bells just means it's prayer time, not the actual hour.
Roll a religion check. Actually, you've already rolled a religion check. Somebody else can roll a religion
I rolled
check.
like Shiza.
Yeah, so you might not guess what the 4 bells actually signifies.
18.
You got it. 4 bells means it's the 4th sphere. So they ring the 4 bells because she protected the sphere.
That's a D12.
I know. I was just saying.
Oh.
I just rolled.
That's the
Fuck this thing.
whole point of it. And usually when the people would go to prayer, they ring 4 bells to
that's
say
horrible.
it's for prayer. But it's things like, bless the ground the Earth Mother saved, bless the people that the Earth Mother's, Hearth Mother saved. All are welcome at her fire. All are dying. All will dine. General things like that. It goes on for about 2 minutes or so of this stream of prayers, and then they all get up. They all roll up their mats. They all put it aside, and then they get back to business.
It would suck if we were in a hurry.
One question. That clockwork heart I got, can I have it like the fucking 80s gold chain? Around my neck?
You want to?
style.
Moving a big ass heart just swinging around. Except for it looks like an anatomical correct heart instead of like the.
You probably know in the past people might get weirded out by that, but yeah, you can do that if that's what you want.
Hell yeah.
That's
All right.
a spin.
So,
No, it pulses because it's beating.
you know what? I actually say that you keep up like almost perfect time all the time. It's like a clock for you.
Yeah.
So you know it's 2 o'clock. All right.
Cool.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess go to the.
We're waiting until the prayer's done, right?
Oh, it's
Yes.
done. It's
Okay.
done.
Okay.
I was
gonna say that
told
too.
it's like, please don't tell me we're gonna go through while they're fucking praying.
We're not that kind of Karens.
Still kick the guy. Get up! I need business. I need business.
That's a good way to get kicked out of the city.
I'm pretty damn sure, or at least go to jail.
Look for someone who's not busy.
There's an open desk.
Go there.
Good.
Hello.
He's dwarven.
He is dwarven.
In Dwarvish.
It looks like a younger dwarf, shorter beard. Skin is very tanned, like most of the dwarves around here. And he says in Imperial, even though you spoke to him in dwarf, he'll say to you, welcome to the Coin and Fleet. I am Darius. How may I help you?
Hello, Darius. Do you know one named Tinsir Kalim?
No, I don't know Tinsir.
Why did I write this name down? Is that even a name?
That was actually one of the
merchant.
That was the merchant that had the metal
The
blue, but he's
He's not associated with the yellow, which is where we're at right now.
No, we're in the blue.
You're the blue.
We're in the blue.
He'll say, I don't know who Tinsir Kalim is.
There's probably a huge amount of people in this damn guild.
While on travels, one named Tinsir Kalim, while I was tending the horses of the carriages, said that I should stop by here for work if needed or wanted.
Oh, so
He wants to basically start his
so
internship.
you're looking for a job. Okay. Well, what qualifications do you have?
Yes.
I am very,
Very
good
qualified.
with animals.
We have need of that in the Cavasori.
Um,
Caravansori.
I'm also very good at cleaning, thanks to this.
Oh,
I
well,
pull
I
out
mean,
the cleansing orb.
that is more an arms and sanitation thing. I mean, that's helpful here for small things, but arms and sanitation takes care of most of that.
Animals need cleaning too.
Yeah, we do some help as well.
So you're telling me the guilds intermingle with things such as that?
Absolutely, we all help. It's part of the community.
Noted.
Kind of like an Ebron.
Do you want me to roll?
You had that
Sort
one. You had that the one guild that was all about passages and stuff. What the fuck is that called? When they was the wayfinder.
Mark of finding and stuff.
No, they always did the roads and stuff. They said like Sandra did the airships and the sea, but they did the ground. But
Orion, House Orion.
and then there was that other one that actually made bred animals that actually.
Valdalis.
Yeah, that actually gave their animals to the. Yeah, they kind of did like that.
Yeah, they're like that, but mingle a little bit more.
So, who would I go to about finding work?
Well, I can get my manager or the manager on the spot that is over jobs, and then he can help you find jobs that can get you in, or jobs for you to do.
This sounds like a plan. Like plans.
Okay. Well, if you wait here, I'll go get him. Are you two also wanting jobs with the guild?
I don't think this place is gonna suit me.
Why not?
Too strict for my taste.
That's literally the whole city.
Yeah.
I don't care. What is the plan? Are we like gonna stay in the town? Are we going out around the town? Are we going
We don't know. We don't really have any goal.
set goal.
No.
I know what my goal
We
is.
just
You know
arrived
what my
here.
goal is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just arrived here.
You know how to
from
get it
here,
now.
we just go there.
Okay.
My goal is just to cause chaos, so I'm good wherever I
Oh shit!
go.
Even though last session I was the one causing chaos.
So I did go to sleep.
He returns with an older-looking dwarf that his leather shoulder pad that he has several metal bits attached to it. You will see little blue metal studs and a couple blue metal bars across it. He says, "Hello, my name is Sammy. I am the overseer,
Sammy!
and I manage this out. Manage the job requisition for this outpost." He's speaking in Imperial.
Is it Sammy or Samuel? Short for something?
Sami.
Oh, it's not short for nothing?
Like salami.
Just Sami.
No last name?
Yes, I lost.
No, you just don't give it.
I don't like you.
You can call me. I didn't roll that part because I didn't.
It is me, Adam.
He's not gonna write down his name, so it doesn't matter.
Dunkills. Sami Dunkill.
Dunkil.
So don't kill. Alright, got it.
Dawn. Dankil.
Alright.
Dunkill. Sami Dunkill. Heard you're looking for jobs. Are you wishing to join the guild, or are you trying to just get odd jobs to make some money?
Possibly both.
Okay.
Money right now.
Well, money for now, and if we like what we're getting ourselves into, possible joining of the guild. Right? Yes?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, to join the guild, you'll need people of the guild to recommend you. You'll need at least 3 recommendations from already.
Have one from
Had
Tinsir
members.
Kalim.
Oh, That's a very good one. Can you get it in writing from him?
There's always something.
The bureaucrats. What the fuck did you expect? You think I could walk here and say the same thing, and he wouldn't believe the shit because I never met the guy.
How do you go about collecting recommendations?
Well, doing jobs.
We are new to the city, so we know hardly anybody aside from ourselves with the party we arrive with. So it'll take us a while to gather these recommendations.
Well, doing jobs or doing great feats
So
to
let's
get
start
you
there.
to get you a renown within the city.
Yeah, so let's start there. Give us some jobs that will give us renown so that we can eventually join your guild.
Well, we do have a few.
Is that how it works?
It's just a way, yes.
It's just one of me.
You know this place well. For
Some-
not being here.
Sometimes there are people that get in the guild without having to go through a lot of work, but usually they're merchants
nobles.
from other places in our guild, at least, that already have made a name for themselves in other places. So depending on
We don't have.
Are there many
On
of
your
my
reputation.
kind in this guild?
you mean Warforged?
Yes.
No, not in this guild. No.
Noted.
There's not many of your kind in this entire city, especially not many of his kind in this city.
But they're the same kind.
Again,
That was
noted.
racist.
Well, I apologize. I did not mean any offense. I'm just saying, as you are,
He takes great offense to his height. I don't know why.
because your difference of statures and of build. If I'm not correct, you came from Madron,
I'm gonna get up on my dog. Oh, so damn short.
and you are Gnome.
Yes.
At least that's what general name of you is called. I don't know what you're called in Madron. Warforged. So you're two different constructs, correct?
They look like robotic beings to me. So.
What's a robot?
This is actually correct.
Mechanical beings.
I do have a few jobs. We can go ahead and get to that. That can pay. There are some assistant work that is needed at the local shops here. We need a butcher assistant.
Can't butcher.
Then there is also
That would be survival, wouldn't it?
a stable boy is needed.
Yeah, he's good at that.
What boy?
He massaged them horse legs real well.
Yeah. Shit, dude.
Also, we need a salesperson.
Perfect salesperson right there.
But that's the jobs we have at current moment. Maybe there might be some other ones specific from the members, but those are all in the board at the moment. Most of these are topside jobs, or all of these are topside jobs.
I almost think arms and sanitation might be a better route.
Mm-hmm. He's a peaceful kind, so this is going to be his route.
We could go there.
We don't all have to join the same one.
We don't have to join any of them, do we?
You don't have to join any guild if you don't want to.
Something.
You can attempt to join multiple.
I'm gonna ask him I'm gonna ask him what's the deal if it's possible to join multiples.
Well, it usually requires dedication and a lot of time between the guilds and doing things that cross over, or at least
But is it frowned upon?
no. If you can accomplish, you can do. It's just usually
People like to
inefficient.
focus on one thing than multiple. It's like they say, too many pots in the burner.
See,
It almost might be
this
better
good
if we
fellow
all joined
understands.
the different one.
They'd rather,
focus is very important. You know,
they'd
following.
rather you be the master of one than the jack of many.
You could jack me many times.
He's literally got skills as Jack and Minnie.
Yep. The board.
I do not follow.
But there are a few that attempt to do that. It's not very common within the city. You have to put in a lot more work. But occasionally there are jobs that are needed by multiple guilds that will actually get you renown multiple.
So, out of pocket. So, if somebody wanted to buy an airship, how would you go about doing that?
Haha, buying their ship. Oh, yes, this one.
Fuck, I guess I gotta
Wait,
make
are you
that
serious? You want to buy your ship?
I mean,
No, it was a
eventually-
joke. It was a good joke, right? I
eventually.
thought it was funny.
I mean, do you have the money? Or are you?
No, I do not have no money now. I just, I was just wondering if it
Because
was
we can
possible.
set this up if you wish to buy airship.
Is
You
this
just.
a dream?
I'll
of
just
So
need
yours?
to
it is-
check
so it
check
is
your
possible.
credit. I also need to make sure that maybe you are of
I've
some
got,
royal
look, I'm an
blood
Ottoman.
with the Imperium.
I got a 800 credit score. Thank you very much. I'm like the whitest fucking Ottoman I've ever met.
But getting a hold of airship is very
Sorry.
difficult. Also, a long waiting list. Most are spoken for by the Imperium of Dawn's military.
So they're Teslas.
So it's possible, but it's just
Really, really hard.
probably easier if I made it.
Probably.
Could
You know
make
how
like
we
a
can
How
make
hard is it to get that ore?
We're just gonna go down there and mine
Aetherite
it.
is to Aetherite?
Yeah,
Oh, extremely hard. It's completely controlled.
but it is possible.
Damn.
Is there a miners guild?
Yes. Delvin demands.
Ah.
I think that's where I need to go.
But
I want
getting
to make a carriage with that shit.
Aetherite is
floats?
100%. Aetherite is 100% controlled by Delves and demands, and is not given out to just anybody.
This is their main source of income.
That's
With
where
the
I want to
city.
go.
It's very
Okay, if I got
rare.
a pocket,
If
I'll
we
look
want
at
to
that
take
shit
a,
every time I
the
go
job,
in
how would we go about?
Well, I will give you the you have to fill out the paperwork. Then you'll start tomorrow. You'll be introduced to the person you're going to work for. Most of these work on these jobs. You usually have to work for at least a few weeks in the job. You can quit if you want, but sticking to is very important in jobs. It is better to stick with a job than change back and forth, unless they're quick jobs.
Is the pay the same for each?
The salesperson actually can pay more.
What about the stable boy and the butcher assistant?
They pay the same.
And you have to work these jobs for at least 3 weeks.
Most of the time, yes. It's good, consistent money. But if you're looking for more lively jobs, then either arms and sanitation can be. It's a 50-50 shot. If you like cleaning up everything, arms and sanitation is great. But if you also like to go fight something, arms and sanitation is great. But Eyes and Quill is also one of the exciting ones. It can be dangerous though.
What
For
is
some
its
things they
eyes
do.
and quill?
It's the other guild that they deal with information scouting, map making. They're the librarians. They control a lot of the. How do I
My
say?
flying coach.
They are about the information in the city, and they do a lot of traveling. Also, sometimes
Where are they?
requisitioning of different things.
Are there headquarters around here somewhere?
Yes, actually, their headquarters is topside.
Or their outposts or whatever the hell they call it here?
There's an outpost, but there is also the actual headquarters is topside.
And where would you recommend us going to getting a job there?
Yeah, there's some blue stuff on your table.
Recommend you going to get a job? What do you mean?
To the outpost or to the main headquarters?
Depends on if you have recommendations.
We don't.
Then you
We're
better
new to
go.
the
You
city.
better go to an outpost.
Okay, see that's where I was going with it.
So do we need to get a job that we all are going to do together?
No,
I mean, that would make things simpler.
no, why? Let's make the life harder for the DM.
I'll go ahead and tell you guys outside of the game. A lot of these jobs are kind of like downtime jobs that you'll make money while you're not actively doing quest or searching for.
Yeah, but we don't even
Some-
have a quest.
You do not. You're also about to be off for 4 weeks, so They're
I am. They're not.
yeah. Some will have time to go do downtime jobs while the others do something
So
more
are we
exciting.
going to play when they're gone?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. We
we'll
got
just
enough
go
people.
to your house?
Probably.
I'll go ahead and apply for the stable boy job.
Okay. Well, he'll, now they're down to business. He'll actually get your name, write it down, ask for, what skills you have,
All of them.
and he'll show you that the pay is
Not enough.
what's daily pay? Is it 2 gold for
It's 2 gold per, I think it's per week.
for an expert? No, it's 2 gold per day for a expert or something.
Should be on there.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's 2 gold. But he says the pay for the stable boy is 5 silver a day.
Told you,
And it has no requirement to join.
There's a services. You need that. No.
Services.
Skill hiring, 2 gold per day.
So, but yeah, it's actually a pretty good start for five silver a day. But you'll have to be taking care of a lot of camels and horses, and
Don't turn into
not
one.
not injuring them and getting them prepared for.
Don't turn into one.
But
that is
would-
not how you tend to them.
But that would show him that
No.
that I know what I'm doing.
Just because you could turn into one doesn't tell them that you know what you're doing. Showing them your skills is how you show them what did you know what you're doing.
Fair point. Fair point. Where do I sign?
Pulls out the paper. He's already got it in front of you to sign.
I will be there on the morrow. Wherever there is on the paper.
You're supposed to write in comment, not in margin, man. There's a whole bunch of dots in there. That's not how you sign.
It's not braille.
But if you do really well and you get another recommendation, and if you can get the recommendation from Thorson, then
Tinser.
Tinser.
Sword and disc.
Khalid.
Tinser. If you can get his recommendation written down, then you can actually get your apprentice necklace, and then you can benefit from that, opening up more jobs for you.
This is a good thing.
If he were to pop in there, could you get him to write it down for him? If we can't find him first?
Oh, no, you must go get it.
Oh, I didn't know if he popped in here since you.
Well, he is here now. Actually, you can go get if he's not busy. He's probably out there managing his caravan and the unload of it.
I can go do this. Do you guys want to go do something while I go do this? And then meet back up?
I want to go to delve into man.
Okay.
Gotta get the damn mineral somehow.
Going to an outpost, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
I shall meet you at the outpost when I am finished.
Do you know where it is?
I will find another tour guide.
Alright.
This is how we get lost in the city.
No, we're taking the guy. He's the one who's going to get lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get lost in the city.
Just gonna find another tour guide. Mjolnir.
You'll notice that these cities are very orderly.
Things are all in their proper place.
There are
Right.
street signs.
As you've gotten much closer into the city itself, around the walls, you'll notice all the roads, or at least what you can see down, are straight. Things are done in blocks. It doesn't look like anything like towards the outside. It looks like there's some meandering. At least on this side that you can see, it's lined up, and there's street signs that you can read.
Nice.
It's all like 3rd Street, 4th Street, 5th Street.
It's a lot of numbers. I think I'm just numbers.
I'll go out there, ask the halfling where the delve and dive is, or Delve into man.
Or actually, yeah, I'll just go out there with you guys. Listen to him tell you guys where it's at.
That works too.
Okay. And then I'll go do my thing and follow you up.
Splitting the parties, that was so dangerous. A good idea.
Well, he is nowhere to be found when you walk out.
Figured.
But your passive perception is 16. You'll notice that he has found a little spot out of the sun, and he is sitting down. And the way his clothes look and the way he's wrapped up, he kind of almost blends in with the stone itself. But you can't tell. Your passive is high enough that you can see him.
Shit.
He is,
Mine's a
and you
10.
can hear a little bit of a.
Oh no, we lost him.
It
And then-
seems that Steve is gone.
And then
Darn.
almost immediately pops up. Oh, hey guys! Oh. You done with your business in there?
Yes.
Almost.
Oh, okay. So
I want to go to Delve into man outpost.
the Delvin demands. Okay. That is
Unless you got somewhere you want to go.
I do, but I'll go wait.
that is on the western section.
Okay.
So
Are,
we heading that
like, is this outpost?
This is
Is
in
it
northern.
big? No. Yeah, no.
yeah, this one's pretty big.
Okay.
It looks like this is the main hub for the northern caravans to come into.
Look at
To
large
now to
stables
go
and stuff.
inside the actual.
Are all the buildings
wall-
around
through the
here
walls.
the same height, or is this like one of the biggest ones?
It is definitely one of the bigger ones, but it's also really more wide and
Do we
takes
have
up more
flying
space.
creatures here?
So
Yes, there are some.
I mean, like stables here. I was wondering.
In this stable?
Yeah.
No. Not that you've seen.
I'll ask the guide. Are all the outposts this fancy looking, or are they some?
Coin and Fleet is typically way more fancy. The one you're going to go to, Delvin Demands, is not that fancy. They're very utilitarian. They like things just simple.
We spent a lot on that.
I mean, although to me they actually seem like they can have some of the more prettier things in them.
Yeah, they do.
Because they find all the the different minerals and the things like that.
Oh, that's why you're wanting to go. I mean, we're on a similar page here. I'm wanting the mineral, whatever, etherite.
I just want to knock something over and cost like a big K out of a bull in a china shop.
Oh, that's when you shoot a blow dart. into one of the
He wants to find the
ass.
gremlins and put water on them.
All right. Well,
The mogwai.
He wants the gremlins. He doesn't want the mogwai.
Yeah, you put the water on the mogwai, that's what turns them into gremlins.
No, water makes them multiply, whether they're gremlins or mogwai.
They turn into gremlins after you feed them after midnight.
yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
The water just makes the mogwai.
So,
Multiplication.
are you ready to go?
Wait on you?
Lead
Let's
the way.
go.
All right, and I go back in.
Wait, where's he?
He's staying.
Oh, he's the one who paid me.
He loaned you to us.
Well, okay. And he'll continue taking you.
Do we need a written contract or something?
You got paid regardless of who takes you where.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll catch up with you guys at Delvin Demands.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I can't promise you that.
So he
Imagine
will.
he's going to do a lot of things you don't want to do.
He'll take you back down towards a thoroughfare that kind of goes around the wall itself. But you can tell this one is the thoroughfare around the wall is a lot wider than the other roads. And
I'm trying to see if I find any more people wearing purple like he is.
you see a bunch of different colors and scars. I mean, there's some people wearing purple,
But
light
like
blue,
that match his sort of demeanor.
that matches to me. Okay. Roll investigation check as you travel.
Something I'm actually good at. Damn.
How dare you?
Investigation, that would be a 22.
As you're traveling, you don't really notice anybody that matches him per se. I mean, you see some people that don't fit in like him. That's more obvious than whether somebody's like him or not. It's more that he doesn't fit in.
Well, I'm just trying to see if there's
the
other
regular-
people that are doing the same as he is doing.
Guiding? Yeah, you'll see a few guides. You definitely see that. And you can tell everybody being guided is definitely people that are not from the city. So,
really gave you dive, you son of a bitch.
but it'll take you about 30 minutes of walking around to eventually get to this large adobe style building that looks more like it was grown out of the ground and made than like somebody chiseled. Like it literally looks like the ground went up.
Someone
And created it.
bended it.
Yeah, and just created this.
The shaper.
But it looks pretty insignificant. Like it's big, but it doesn't show. It doesn't look like it would be important. The only thing that you see is that on a yellow sphere on the wall. I got poked down here. You'll see that there is three. There looks like there's a white diamond, a silver square, and then a blue star on a yellow background.
Oh, here we are.
So yeah, you're right. Here you are. This is the Delvin Demands outpost for the top side. They have more down below. They typically deal more with.
Yeah, but I'm like you, man. I'm claustrophobic.
Oh well, there's a lot to do at the top side, but there's also a lot down below. I recommend though at one point going to see the Idyllic Choir is definitely a amazing. The Idyllic Choir.
What is that?
That is the mosque to the Hearth Mother.
So the main church is down there.
Yeah, there is at all points of the day there is a choir that is singing.
God, don't they get tired?
Is that those Bavarian monks? So there's like chanting going?
Kind of.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, they're singing all day long.
Cool.
The only time they actually stop is at midnight and at noon. But there are people that come in and out of the singing. It's a
If there are
large.
caves, I mean, there's actually possible that you could hear that chanting all day long, constantly, because the echoes.
Well, it's you can on some if you in that area in that cavern, I do acquire, but because of the way it's constructed, it actually the sound stops carrying once you get out of the cavern. You can't hear it. But you can have pipes installed that will carry the sound directly to you on that level. So you can hear the choir all day long if you would.
That
Want
would
to?
be annoying.
I wouldn't. It would be maddening. I don't understand how they'll go crazy from the song.
Unless they're deaf.
Yeah, it could be
Well,
deaf,
that's 3D printed, isn't it?
but it is really beautiful.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, really? Damn, I like that, actually. It would go perfect for these dice. I've got a dice tower that stands like this tall. It's a literal fucking tower. My wife bought me. It was like $60. It's a little cumbersome to just
Move around. I just take that with me. All right, well, let's go in here and see what we can do.
yeah.
I can't find any guild that really calls to me.
Oh well,
I figure you probably eyes and clue.
you might be an odd jobs person like me then.
But, yeah, I was kind of trying to see what other drugs did, because just guiding people doesn't seem like it's enough.
Well, I mean, it pays more than you think. And also finding stuff, doing that adventure kind of thing, leaving the city, coming back with stuff, odds and ends. You can make money.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on in.
Okay.
And find an empty clerk and.
All right. As you come in, this.
Oh, I got an idea. As soon as you start walking in and you break the threshold of the door, I'm gonna start playing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song.
You walk in, and this is kind of as if you walked into. Almost as if you walked into a police station.
Oh Lord!
You'll see a.
Shit, I didn't mean to go into arms and sanitation. This guy lied to me.
But
Fucker.
it's more like a city hall / a police station. You see.
Come in here with your hands up already. It wasn't me, I swear.
You don't see. There are guards in here, but they're not police. It's just the feel of it is immediately like that. Shit, I'm around authority.
Courthouse kind of.
Yeah, these people are doing things. And you notice in here, unlike the merchant spot, you notice that some people seem to be in much more of a hurry with what they're doing than they were in the other spot or other outposts. And they don't seem to be conversing as much.
I'll find somebody.
You'll walk up to a desk that is there.
Just kind of wait.
And since you're new here, I might give you another. Give you a little hint. I heard of a job at the shut up, Arms and Sanitation. If you want to go do, there is some problems with some sand sharks that are currently.
I saw a few of them on our way here.
They've damaged a few of our outposts
On the
out on
roads.
the roads, and they've been stirred up and been more of a problem. And I know that Arms and Sanitation is looking for people that are willing to go out there and.
Yeah, but he's
And
interested in your guild. Why are you trying to kick him out of your guild and send him to another one?
I'm not kicking them out of the guild. You want to earn your way and make some money.
Yeah, but I'm wanting to definitely get into that delve into man because I need that damn more.
That's what I'm saying.
Wanna
He
make-
could fill out the paperwork to join your guild, right? And then take up a couple jobs so that he can start earning some renown with you.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, if you're trying to look for money, you want to pay for it. Armed Sanitation is definitely paying pretty good for hunting.
So hypothetically, could you take a job from, like, say you said that you're just clearing the Twilight, whatever it's called.
Twilight Shale.
Yeah, shell. Yeah, I put D.
SHALE.
Damn, I know we're gonna have to start vampires and werewolves.
As long as they don't twinkle.
Yeah, damn it.
What if we got a job from Arms and Sanitation and a job for you doing the same thing? Could we get money for both?
Yeah. That's why they have joint ones. But we typically know where our overlaps are.
I was just wondering. I didn't know if that would have worked that way. I'm not
Yes.
trying to cheat anybody, but
Oh no. We're not going to allow you to cheat. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Double the pay. All right, yeah, I'll definitely sign up with them.
Sure. Well, you'll sign up, but what job are you taking? Specifically, do you want to take?
Undershow.
Yeah, we'll do the undershell thing.
The Twilight Shale?
Yes, Twilight Shell.
Okay.
Turtle show. Turtle power.
Well, for clearing or helping clear down there, they'll be paying 5 gold a day to help clear.
Nice. What if you're not part of a guild, but you still help?
Only the person that has the job gets paid.
Well, that blows.
I mean, you can sign up for it too.
I don't want to join this.
You don't have to join. You just sign up for the job.
But there are plenty of people that go down there, at least in that area, and hunts and brings back what they find.
I guess I could do that.
I was going to say, because some of these monster parts might be worth money.
Yeah, I could do that. I could help out. I'll join you guys, but I'm not joining this guild.
Yeah, you could just help us with Arti.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you sign up, and she'll tell you that.
Sign oil.
Okay.
Can't do it in blood, damn it.
You'll tomorrow.
Oozed out on it.
On the morrow.
Tomorrow you were supposed to go report down to the outpost in the Twilight Shell, and it had to be there in the morning. Although it really didn't matter at that. Once you get that deep down, morning looks just like day,
Yeah, we're all black.
just like night, huh?
Should I have to be there in the morning?
In the morning.
I mean, we are digging out the dead people. So.
No, you're
No,
not
we're
digging
not
out
doing
the
that one. That is one of the jobs, though.
Oh wow.
Can be.
I could be very useful in that job
Me too, probably.
because I could shapeshift into an insect real small and go through looking.
Or you could turn into a badger and just dig.
Yeah.
I think badger don't give no shit.
All right. Well, you got your
You got a good
job.
place for us to stay? You know, any recommendations?
There's a bunch of inns up here. For new people to the city, probably the
Cost Culmore.
The Dixon Goats?
The underpass.
uh,
Go slip under a box.
The Nook and Curry stay.
We could just go outside of the city and shoot our fucking fortress.
Yeah.
Does it provide food?
No, but he does.
The Goat's Trough.
I like that one. The Goat's
I
Trough.
like the Dixon Goats.
You just liked it for the dick part.
But yeah,
It's
the Goat's Trough. It's a cheaper inn on the outside, more in the skirts.
You're trying to figure out what I'm talking about with the goat, the joke I got with it?
No, I'm just wondering why you care about food.
Oh shit. Never mind.
I know why I care about food.
Well, I know that one spell, the 7th level spell, the castle one, it provides like food and stuff too. For up to 100 people.
There's a bunch of inns around here. You can.
I mean, I don't
Just
sleep.
take your
I could
pick.
literally just act like I'm guarding something.
The Goat's Trough. The House of Invite is another one, a little more upscale.
Is there a temp agency around here?
A what?
Temp agency.
Every
Usually
one
a
of these is temp agencies. All the guilds are temp
Can I
agencies.
go and tell them what my skills are and see if where they would recommend me?
That's literally why they make almost all the jobs like 3 to 4 weeks. Is they're all temp until you've earned your way to better.
You know,
spot.
we could always go to the North Face Inn because it's always facing north.
Sure, that exists. Why not?
Or whatever direction
So we just need to
whatever
find your
direction they
brothel,
pray
right?
in.
Is that what's going on?
I just need to find somewhere to go.
They all pray to
Fucking like a
the
rabbit.
east.
So the East Faced Inn.
I don't need to sleep, so I don't give no shit.
I do, but I could always just.
I don't need to, but I definitely sleep.
I'm just gonna stand around while you guys are snoozing. Like, I know the first thing I'm working on.
Me?
But yeah.
Take his brains
All right, so
back.
we joined up again already? Have we made it back to us?
I don't know yet.
Well, you come out after you get the written recommendation. He was more than willing to write it for you. He was just busy, getting things taken off and move around. But yeah, he's like, yeah, sure, absolutely, and then gives you a
Fantastic. Much appreciated.
he gives you a letter, he signs his name in blue ink, and hands it to you.
Some expensive ink.
It says, don't lose that, because if you lose it, then it's gone. Until you've earned your necklace or your shoulder pad.
Can't you just turn that one in right now so that you don't lose it?
I'm lost.
1 out of 2.
They probably
One
won't
out of
at the
three.
same time.
No, once you've once you've done enough and earned enough, then you can turn it in to in upper management, and
In
then
the backpack it
then they'll
goes.
see if it's important enough to actually give it to you. It doesn't mean even if you got 2, might not mean you're enough to actually get apprenticeship, depending on what you did.
Wow. Fuckers. Loopholes.
Okay. And then I will head to the Delvin Demands.
Outpost. All right. Well,
Here's what the fuck
you
it is.
kind of know where it's at, since he sort of explained it to you before they walked away, before you went back in. You know it's in the east. No, it was in the
We're
west.
just hanging
It
out
was in
outside.
the west area. And yeah.
Yeah.
Find anybody else to talk to, or are you just thinking you're going to get there yourself?
Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to get there myself until I get to a point to where I think I'm lost. And if I walk for a while, like 10, if I walk more than 15 minutes,
Well, you
then
definitely walk more than
20
15
bucks.
minutes, because
then
it
I'm going
takes.
to be like, I'm lost. Because I probably should have been there
It took
already.
me 16 hours
No,
to print
it
it.
takes a while to walk around the city.
Okay.
It's large. It's pretty large.
Good to
Well then, yeah, I'll ask.
The top side
I'll ask
sprawls.
for directions just to make sure I'm going
I don't know if
the right way.
Okay. Who do you? What?
I can make it
Oh,
go
I
in the
literally,
dark.
I literally just stopped her. I'm like, can you help me? Can you help
I
me?
have the glow in the dark that I've never
you-
Can you help me? Can you help me?
A human
$20
that looks like from one of the northern imperial, so a little bit lighter skin, reddish hair, stops and says, and he's got he's covered here because obviously sun does not seem to be his friend, but he looks at you.
She's sunburnt?
He's
Or is
ginger.
she just tanned?
He's ginger.
He burns easy.
Red. You can see reddish hair. You can see he's got glasses. Whatever.
I thought you meant red like he was burnt.
No. But he will be.
We set him on fire.
But he stops and oh sure, bud. Yeah, I can help you.
I am looking for the Delve and Demands outpost. Am I
Alright.
going the right way?
Yeah, you keep going around the main thoroughfare around the wall to the west, and go up 34th Street, and then you'll see you cross across A Street, so 34th and A.
34th Street, 8th Street. Cool. I cast a Goodberry spell real quick. And I'm like, here, take 5 of these. And I continue on.
He just looks at it and goes, I don't take. You can hear him out there. I don't take food from strangers, and hands it to the next person. next to
matter.
him.
Doesn't matter, it's what I did.
I don't know what it is. And, whatever. And then you keep on going. Yeah, as you walk, you see all types of people going throughout
Because
the day.
in my head, people understand what that is. So I'm just like, poof, here you go. Going now.
But yeah, continue around. After about another 15 minutes, you get to exactly where he said it was. 34th and A.
Hey!
Is there a Milk on 34th Street?
Might be.
That was 34th and C.
Oh, they got the reference.
Yeah, Miracle 34th Street, the fucking movie, old man.
Just wondering.
You almost shut your eye out.
But you get there, and then
20-year-olds sick.
it took them about that amount of time that you were doing your thing to finish what they were doing, and yeah, you'll meet up outside the building.
Alright, guys. I'm back.
You made it. You didn't get lost.
I got lost. I had to ask for directions.
You surprised?
No.
You hungry?
Sure. I'll take on 5.
I don't need them.
Neither does he.
I think he does.
Yeah, I need to eat.
He needs at least
doesn't
one.
need 5.
He needs at
That's
least
what I meant.
one.
That's what I meant. He didn't need 5. He just needed one.
Okay.
Y'all
So-
don't know what I got.
You know me.
So what's the plan?
I got a job clearing the Twilight Shell for us.
What is that?
We go and help clear out some mines so they can expand their
Is there
mine.
a guy
Just like
sleeping in the
dirt,
corner again?
debris?
No,
He's
monsters.
standing right there this time.
Oh.
While you guys are waiting for him to kind of walk up, you got done. You know, he just started talking to you. Different things.
We report down there tomorrow morning.
Steve!
Hey, whoa, yeah, that's nice.
Steve might want one.
Who's Steve?
Prospect.
I'm the broker.
The broker. The broker might want one.
That-
I know
That's
who the
me.
broker is.
I'm the broker.
The halfling that's taking us around.
Yeah.
I know who the broker is. I don't know who this Steve person is. That's I wink.
He'll give you a little fist bump.
Steve does not exist.
He told us before that I do not understand this game. Anyways,
So,
Goodberry.
Steve's not the man you're looking for.
what is that?
Goodberry.
What is that?
It keeps you full and hydrated all day.
sustenance.
Oh,
So I pop one in my mouth.
does it get me drunk?
No.
Oh,
Not
that's
yet.
not as fun.
I'll pull out the jug. This will though.
Well, I'll take your good berry, sure, and your drinks.
What's your poison?
Not poison.
Poison? Oh, you mean
It
drink?
does make poison.
Oh,
Oh, where I'm from, that's what the dwarves always say.
where you're from, the dwarves say that? Well, here the dwarves they don't joke very often. Well, some do, but not very good jokes. Plus dwarves are really resistant against poison, so
I think
That's
that's
weird.
why they said it.
oh.
So are we.
Anyway, I like a good whiskey.
You can't break that. We have ale,
Did you say can't
Wine.
print that?
water,
You
wine.
Oh, I thought you said print.
They can't make that.
Well, you know,
Mayonnaise.
speaking of that, they have,
You can't make mayonnaise.
ugh,
That's fucking weird.
but they have really good mead here.
Mead.
You know, and
What is
some of the-
mead?
it's made from honey.
Oh, that was a joke.
That's a joke?
Did you not get it?
No.
Oh.
Goddamn,
Okay.
Monzo are next to him.
That's just okay. Anyway,
You just
okay,
see
He's
me going,
lost.
fucking joke was that?
I'm waiting for the punchline.
but yeah, here they make really good mead because the fields that they cultivated out here, they brought in a bunch of bees into the desert and they make honey from it. Whoa,
Can we stay
it's
and
really
drink?
good.
Won't you rust?
Oh, no.
It's gonna soak his wood.
I'm not going to drink like this.
What are you gonna change into?
He's gonna drink
I don't know
his
yet.
dreams. You can turn into a pussycat, give him some milk.
I say hummingbird, but he can't do any flying creatures yet.
But yeah,
Cause it'd be funny getting a hummingbird drunk.
Turn to a dog. Lap that shit up.
So can we
Cool.
stay and drink the meat? Before
Yeah.
we...
You got a good place that you would recommend?
actually, the Western Fields over here, there is a place called the Nook and Cranny that it makes some of the best mead.
Shoot yourself.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I've been tearing some stuff up lately.
It just
I'm
came
all
my
the way
way
over
and it's
here.
so bad.
That's about it.
But
Is the Eye and Quill anywhere nearby there?
the outpost for the Eisenquill, their headquarters is in the north section.
Where we just came from.
But they do have an outpost in that area too. They have several spots up
Well,
here.
we've done our thing. Let's do your thing.
I just don't know which one I want to go to.
Either arms and sanitation or iron quill.
Flip a coin.
I figure
Those are the only two left, right?
I figure iron quill probably more up your
Sanitation
alley.
and Eisenquill.
I'll probably go to the Ice and Quill. Because I know what's his name is going to go to the Arms and
Yeah,
Sanitation.
Justin also comes in sanitation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do the Ice and Quill. That way everybody's got something somewhere.
So you want to go to the outpost here, or
Whatever's closest. I don't want you to walk. I want to go get drunk after.
well then let's go over to the
Outpost?
eastern section, the outpost over in the eastern section.
Cool. Lead the way.
All right, so it'll take us a little bit.
Enchanté.
And it'll take you back around the north area where you've already walked and go past. At this particular time of day, you can tell that
The route that we took, is it familiar from the same one we were before?
he's literally taking you around the big main. Looks like most people travel around the wall on the large road, and he's taking you on really the main thoroughfare. He's not taking you
Are
to
there like coaches and...
I'm just trying to get familiar with the city layout so that we
There
don't
are
have to
coaches.
keep using a guide constantly.
Rickshaws?
there are a few rickshaws. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be able to navigate the city without
Well,
a guide.
so far noticing is you got, and I'll eventually hopefully draw this out soon, but you'll see that the city has from each wall a road that goes straight out from it, because the wall is like an octagon.
Mhm.
So
I can always turn into a camel to get this places faster.
It doesn't guide us to where we need to go.
but the cardinal directions have
Okay,
large
cardinal.
roads that you've seen, like really large ones,
Mhm.
and then the other ones have a little bit small, but it goes straight out and it just kind of follows straight paths around. Although where you came in from the north, you can tell where you were going through some irregular bits around the large road, but once you got closer to the walls, everything is pretty straight. So it's not hard to navigate around
We need a
the
lot
wall
more
itself.
ether for that way.
Mithril.
All right, yeah, we'll go there. I'm just keeping a mental note of where we're at so that we.
It takes you about to get back around there. Just walking, it'll take you about an hour. A little,
That's fine.
to get in there, you go up a little further. The outpost is towards the center of the eastern section, and it is unlike the other ones. This one has a little more color to it. You can tell it has a little like more windows open, and it is it has places for like the horses to be tied up to. Also, you can tell that on top of this building there is what appears to be some type of landing structure
Ooh,
for some type of creature.
nice.
But he takes it to you, you'll see that it has around it. There's a green section, and then there is a feather that's kind of floated right here, and then 2 eyes. Much more obvious than the other two. What this one means is the eyes and quill and a big green circle.
Cool.
But there are people loitering outside,
Yeah.
just hanging around.
I think we found the place.
Nice.
He says, "Yeah, this is it. This is the outpost in the eastern section."
You just now realize it's being gagged.
Buy a D20. I always thought she was gagged. I didn't realize it was a D20.
You also notice that, like the coin and fleet and the Delvin demands a lot of dwarves, like mostly dwarves. You see a few of the other races. Like there's you've been noticing there's several gnomes also in this city.
This is my short people.
And there's a lot of humans also take up a bunch of
Fuck them humans.
what would be here.
Vanilla race.
And you've walked enough and you've been looking around enough to notice that there's not that many elves here. There's not that many of the other more like
Fayish creatures.
animal. Yeah, there's not that many fayish creatures that are here aside from the gnomes. But you do see a pair of Aarakocra actually standing out here. So that's the first time you've seen them. And they actually do have green shoulder pads. One has a leather green shoulder pad, which actually they have taken the shoulder pad and it looks like they've tied it to where it's more of a chest plate here, to where it doesn't really mess with their
wings.
And one's metal and one's leather. And then you'll see a couple of dwarves, but then you also see that there's some elves here before that are all loitering, and they're talking to the Aarakocra with a dwarf right there as you walk up, and you recognize
The elves.
well, actually, you recognize the elf because you actually talk to them as you walk up. You know who they are, but you actually talk to them.
I remember you and you.
And the male elf attorney is like, "Oh, yeah, Shift, right?
You remembered.
Yeah." And then the female again kind of gives you
I got this. And I go to jump towards her and shapeshift into a cat. A kitty.
let's see if she fucking catches you. Nope.
I land on my feet.
She's like, oh my gosh, cat. I love cats. The Aarakocra, however, act completely different. And one goes, "Oh no! Oh no.
It's
No,
not
no.
It's not a real cat.
No.
It's okay.
No. And it flaps up and goes up there, and then the other Aarakocra is just looking at, I don't understand. It's just a fucking cat.
It is not a cat.
I just kind of paw her leg.
Yeah. She picks you up.
It is.
I know you're an actual person, but I cannot ever turn down a cat. I love cats.
It's not a
Anyway,
cat.
I'm completely indulging in the feeling of being petted.
the dwarf that's standing there looks rugged. Like he is what looks to be more of what your classical dwarves look like. He's got a turban on, but you can tell that he is wearing scale mail.
Is this the start of a red cap?
No. He's got a large battle axe strapped to his back. He looks like a classic adventuring dwarf. Looks like.
Is there a mug on his shield?
No. But he's wearing a turban. He's not fucking bringing a battle hammer from the battle
He's got
hammer.
a scimitar on his shield.
And he just looks at you. Looks at him like, "God damn fucking druids."
I know, right? Knowing is fun.
Yeah. Can't pick a shape and stick with it.
Nope. Can never know if you're actually fucking a horse or not.
He'll just stick his finger right up his nose, pick a booger, and just Yeah, fucking horses. Hold on, what'd you say? No, really, what did you say? Is this... What'd he say? And he looks at the male elf is also... He's laughing at the moment.
I think you meant the centaur.
I ain't got time for this shit. And he fucking kicks the door open and walks in.
Damn.
And
Well.
the male elf is yet. He doesn't like joking very much.
I can tell.
Something about laughter makes him very.
Something tells me that he
uncomfortable.
goes and laughs in the corner by himself so that no one sees him.
I think the last time he saw a laugh, he tried to hit it with an axe. Anyway, so what brought y'all here?
Well, I've been hunting for a good group to join. Nothing seems to fit me. My personality.
Yeah. The other guilds are a little,
Too uptight for me. I am more
That's
of a free spirit,
that's
and
a good way to put it.
well, I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, well, I'll get you pretty far in this city.
What, a stick up your ass?
You know, being nice.
Oh.
But, I mean, if you're looking for jobs, Eyes and
Mainly.
Quill always has some jobs. We're always needing people to go out and look.
Yeah, I'm a free spirit, man. I don't like being bogged down, tied down, or any kind of down, unless it's voluntary.
Right.
You like going down.
Well, you can go in and talk to the overseer in there. I know there's a bunch of different missions.
By any chance, was that the guy that just ran in?
Oh, no, not him. He is, more of a mercenary.
Ah.
He's not guild affiliated, but he affiliates with the guilds, if that makes any sense to you.
Yes. Okay, cool. Are you guys part of this
Oh, yes.
guild?
Yes, we are.
I remember you guys from the carriage.
Yeah, we were coming back from one of our missions.
Ah.
And then
May
she'll look at you. Shh, don't say anything.
Oh, what? Words will never leave this lips unless.
And she'll scratch behind your ears. She's like, "We don't tell our secrets to you. We don't tell our secrets." And the Aarakocra is standing like mimic you.
I'm even
Actually,
looking at the.
Mimic you in your perfect voice, by the way. Exactly said. It's not a cat.
Right? Goodberry?
Yeah.
Give him a Goodberry.
Take a good berry. And eventually the other Aarakocra comes floating back down
Hey, scaredy
on
cat.
the other side of where you're not.
What's up, scaredy
behind
cat?
the other gnome.
I don't know.
And that's the one with the metal green plate.
Wow. Okay. The higher up. Did that ruffle your feathers a bit there?
I don't like cats.
I don't either. Are you allergic as I am?
Yes.
Just kick it.
We just show our allergies differently, right?
Right. Yes. Exactly. That's exactly.
I get you. Goodberry?
No.
Okay. It's good for the nerves.
No, it's not. It's might be good for a complexion, but it's not good for the nerves.
Ale is.
Ew.
Wine?
Wine is definitely better.
Alright. I get what you're going with it.
You do?
Yes.
Don't think you are.
Probably not, but I'm going
Right.
to go with it.
Yeah, damn right you're gonna go with it.
I've got to go, so bye. And then he just walks right away. Or she, or they.
Don't know what they are.
Are you an actual animal or
He's an actual cat right now.
He's an actual.
Well, I didn't know if he turned into like.
She does now put you down.
You cover in fur.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
Want some tools. Start measuring some shit. This is not proportional. This does not make sense. Get some calipers.
Just let it happen.
While this is going on, I'm going inside.
First roll. Yeah. Right, you walk in.
And did the dwarf push or kick the door open?
He kicked it.
I'll do the same thing. I have arrived!
Roll a street check.
You're not strong. You're not strong. I fall backwards on my ass.
Kicks in his lock.
What'd you get?
I rolled a natural 3.
What's your...
Hey, El, you gotta turn the
Plus
handle
1.
first.
Oh, yeah. You hurt your foot. You kicked it, and you're like, oh!
I have arrived!
And you realize that door is heavier than it looks.
You might want to turn the handle first.
Someone kick this door for me.
The male elf will literally go and just grab the knob.
Before he gets there, I run up.
Oh no, you don't.
He's still holding you.
Oh, damn. You're not letting me go.
He's still holding you.
Alright. He'll push, and then he'll move it, and he says,
As soon
they
as
make
you
the doors
stick me,
heavy.
Alright.
I wouldn't recommend just kicking them.
Shape your foot a
Thank
little
you.
bit. Make sure it's.
I have
smooth, no one can use
arrived.
it.
Keep bellowing. That's my entrance.
Totally letting it happen.
So you walk in and you see in here. It looks like you see there's maps on the walls, and it's more of a general meeting area, kind of like there's a bowl where it looks like almost a.
I'm definitely drawing diagrams of the cat.
Like a amphitheater, kind of
That's what I
small,
was
where
thinking.
somebody you
Yeah.
can see that where a podium could be.
Yeah,
You can even
and,
see
and
where
all the chairs
convention-
are going up.
But yeah, it's a little like a 4-seater spot.
Mhm.
Probably enough that about 25 to 30ish people could sit
Mhm.
and listen to one person talk about something.
Yeah, done. Yeah, got
And they have a few desks off to the side, and you can see that there's 2 stories to this, and up on the second story, you can definitely tell that there is racks of books or maybe maps, it's papers or something, rolled up scrolls and things up there. But down below, it looks like they're trying to get people to go where they need to go, basically.
Okay.
Ministry. But you can see that in this building there's a lot of people that have just the green ring on them. They're sitting around talking, and you see several green shoulder pads at different spots. And then there is 3 people that have the metal one being that Aarakocra, and then
I thought he went the other direction.
he went
He went in and said, okay.
he went into it already. But
Oh, it does go in.
the other 2 are dwarves, actual dwarves.
Okay.
that are there. And they one of them looks very traditional for this city that you've noticed so far, and the other one has more of a you can tell that he is probably from this area, but he doesn't dress like he's from this area. He seems more like one of the northern dwarves.
Okay.
More of the imperial holds up there. But there's a bunch of people in here talking, and it looks like most of them are discussing over a map of the area, or looking at the map of the area. And nobody seems to like stop and pay you any heed.
Damn. All right. I'm gonna get a reaction.
Other
one
than
of these
Brutus, well, the dwarf that kicked it, his name's Brutus. He turns back and he just sneers at you.
What? You know what I was talking about. You've done it before.
So what do you do?
I'll go approach any empty booth, and I'll take my long way around to see
They have tables. You don't see any booths. It
Okay.
looks like
like a
like
conference.
library tables
Oh,
kind of
okay.
things, or like even
Do I see anyone that seems to be a receptionist status?
Yeah, there looks like somebody that kind of busybody going to people and doing things, but yeah, she'll turn eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you approach, she goes,
Damn.
"Oh, hello. New here? Are you looking for a job or something?"
Well, yes, you are very good at your job.
Thank you. You can definitely capture more with honey than I'm not good with
Words?
Yeah. But your job? You're looking for a job? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, qualifications?
Any and all.
That is not specific.
You
You need to be more specific.
I am good with people, crowds. As you can tell, I'm a performer.
Huh?
Get in and out of places.
Um,
I travel. Well traveled. You should travel for about a year and a half with a circus
oh.
before something happened. and we had to
So,
leave.
you know your way around a map, right?
Yes.
Have you drawn any maps before?
No, but I won't get lost.
Oh, but you do collect information?
Yes.
Things of that nature?
Stories and whatnot, right?
Yes.
Well, what is your bardic talent? Like, how do you?
I'm only one level right now, but I am going towards lower.
Alright, so I mean, like, what are you using? Like music?
Yeah,
or
music and
storytelling?
songs. Yeah.
So you probably collect those. And stuff.
Yeah. Information. Information is always good when you're trying to write a song
That's
or a lore.
It's very correct. We have many bards among our ranks that they just gather knowledge and bring it here. Well,
I'm good with secrets.
I mean that's great. See, she kind of looks a little shy when you say that.
Oh, I know my friends, and I point at the cat and the robot. Yeah, my friends, they have secrets.
Oh, okay.
We all have secrets.
You
Well-
see me using like calipers, measuring the skull, or all that kind of shit. I'm doing a lot of detailed drawing.
That is not a secret. That's
You
a
are
hobby.
now getting more attention. As you turn to say my friend,
Yeah.
you can tell that there's like quite a few people that are now paying attention.
I'm literally sitting in a chair with a cat in my lap, just around a table, just like he's trying to walk away. I'm like, no, get back here. Nails digging into the wood. Get back here. I'm not done with you. Measuring your tail.
Well, if you're looking for jobs, we need some scouting or some scouts to go find. Hopefully, the sand shark lair out in the desert as a job.
Would by any chance that be towards the north?
Yes.
So we encountered some when we came towards the city. They didn't attack our caravan, but they did get close.
Well, we have a sort of connecting job with the arms and sanitation. Ours is to find their actual lair or the region that they typically more or less hunt in and designate exactly where it's at. And maybe find out the cause of why they're being more ferocious versus arms more worried about just killing them and cleaning up the mess.
So they have like bounties on them?
Arms and sanitation does, yes.
2 birds, 1 stone?
Yeah.
Then there's also, if you are capable of writing, we need several scribes. And then we do have a couple of inn jobs if you're wanting to put some of your bardic talents to work. A few inns are actually looking for wordsmiths or musicians to play some of the music that has been from outside of town.
Yeah.
And bring it in, new entertainment.
Okay. Sign me up for all of that.
I can't sign you up for all of it. I can sign you up for 2 of those things.
Don't forget we got a job tomorrow for the Twilight show.
Yeah.
Let's do that tomorrow.
But the inn jobs are typically, you can pick your time frame, and they're done by performance.
I am interested in those end jobs because I need to make a living.
And if you're good enough, you actually might be able to work your way up to the theaters.
Oh, please flatter me more.
you're really good, if you're really good at what you do, you might even get approached by the idyllic choir. Blessed be the Hearth Mother.
Does the Sultan have like private?
Sultan?
Or the
Well,
Pashas?
some of the Pashas do, but the Prince, I haven't heard of him really since his parents died. He hasn't really taken any entertainment.
Is calligraphy used for writing or
Yes.
for okay? Because I have the calligraphy.
Right, and that's a scribe
Okay.
job. We use calligraphy.
Oh yeah, he makes money off this shit.
I didn't pick up the map making this time. I did calligraphy.
Calligraphy
Or the
can definitely
bard.
be used here, scribes, and you can get paid pretty well for copying manuals and books and stuff.
Sure, I'll take those two.
Okay. Well, the scribe job, you would have to be there all day scribing, and it's done per book that you finish, which, depending on the book, an average book, you might get 5 gold for scribing.
Okay, so the locating the sand sharks do I have to do it now, or
I mean, you can take the job, sign that you are actively looking for them and doing that job, and then there's no real time frame. It's just once you have
the
brought back
information?
proof and information, then you can get
That would
paid
probably
for
be
that
more
job.
time since somebody else could be looking for him too.
I'll
It
just
basically lets everybody know who might be looking for it. So if we find your corpse, we can identify it.
makes sense. Please make sure you bury me face up. My grandpa was face down.
We'll bury you in accordance to the Hearth Mother's will. Unless you follow another god, we will bury you accordance to them.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
Or-
I'll do the land shark.
or
and
if you
the,
worship
the,
Ruda as well, as many do in this guild.
the who?
Ruda.
Who's that?
He is the god of knowledge and light and artifice.
Oh. And what?
Artifice. Okay. Yeah, sign me up for the land
He
shark
is the
one
Grand Sage.
and the tavern ones.
Okay. About how many performances would you want to do the taverns? Are you willing to do? We're looking for evenings and
Just say you sign up every night and I stay at that inn usually.
evenings, late nights, and then or day jobs as well, depending on where you want. Most of the inns are evening jobs.
I would assume everybody's gonna come winding down at that time. That's where most of the coin will be. I'll do about evenings after the 4th bell.
Yeah, you can get for those jobs. It is you might want to write this down. We're gonna do it. You get 3 silver per performance, but you get to keep whatever tips you get, and then also, as long as you did well, that meal is also on the house.
Cool.
Not going to be the greatest meal, but
Hey,
you
food
ain't
is
got to
food.
pay. You ain't got to pay for your food.
Cool. 3 silver per performance. Plus tips. Alright.
And then the finding the sand sharks lair is worth 500 gold. And that one will get quite a bit of renown.
Got it.
They're really not happy about the damage they're doing.
I would imagine that.
They had to up the. I know Coin and Fleet had up how many guards they send on every caravan.
Yeah, I mean, even on the last one, they had to send Mia with the caravan.
Mia?
That's her name, right?
I mean, you mean Miyakichi?
Yeah.
Champion, the Sultan's champion?
Mhm.
I don't think they sent her. There's no way.
No, I'm pretty sure it was her.
She'll turn and look back at.
I mean, she's the one that told us to come to the city and we can find good work here.
you met the city's champion.
Yeah, samurai,
Yeah.
awesome looking, very short with words.
Yeah.
Got a great laugh.
Her laugh.
What? I will try to perform her laugh.
Okay, she'll be. She's like, that's not how that she laughs. There's no way.
No, it was her.
You know, she's the wielder of sand scour.
Yeah.
You're
I will describe her as best as I can.
Oh, you've actually caught. You can see that a couple more people have walked up now and listening to that. And then I'm assuming you'll describe the fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
And
the
like,
scene with the giant and
Yeah.
the fact that I was riding a giant. I will of course make myself look more
Oh, and a bunch of
flamboyant
people
than
will be
ever.
a bunch of people when you describe the giant, like classic Gurge. Yeah, he's silly.
He cried a lot.
Yeah, he does that.
I mean,
Great with the fields though.
Oh.
Best field keeper.
don't believe me. The elves were there.
Really? And one of the dwarves that walked up goes, "Hey, Alfianin, was Miyakichi on that caravan?" And the male elf, Alfina, will go, "Yeah, she was. Scary.
I think she was amazing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
And
Some of the things we've heard that she can do
awesome.
is frightening.
Oh, you guys.
But yeah, awesome. Yeah. But there's a reason why she's the Sultan's champion.
I mean, no doubt, the way she wields that sword, taking 3 or 4 things down at once, man, that was a work of art in itself.
Yeah. I mean, we've never seen this. That's great. I mean, that's like seeing the prince himself.
I know. I should have asked for an autograph.
You should have. And
Yeah.
you should have asked for recommendations. You know how far a recommendation from her alone can get you?
Yeah,
She's
but
on the level of Pasha's, but like a whole different.
Unfortunately, we didn't have much of a chance. After she dealt with that, she just kind of left on her own, and
She must have had work for the prince.
most likely, and we didn't want to intervene with whatever task she was in.
Yeah, wow. Next time you see her, if you get a chance, you should.
Hopefully, she remembers us.
Well, hopefully she remembers you well.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Because
'Cause she did praise my art, not to brag, but
I don't know if that's high praise or not.
I don't know. But she admired my art.
Well,
Makeup.
well. Anyway, your in job will start. The next one will start in the next 2 hours.
Cool.
As they're just looking down at their arm like they have a watch.
Cool.
Sundial.
Yeah, I was like,
They got leaned up against the wall.
But
there's no sun in here.
it'll be
Get
after,
next to a lamp.
Are you done with me yet?
it'll be after next. It'll be after the next prayer.
Shave you a little bit, make
Which
sure
starts
there's
after
no wood
that,
underneath
which
it.
they'll tell you that the next prayer is 6 o'clock.
So I don't gotta fill out any forms to join your guild.
Yeah, they're gonna make you do that. Well, you're not joining. You're signing up for the jobs. and
Okay.
then you have to get your recommendations, and then you can join.
The apprenticeship.
Alright, so now I'm going to pull out the shock probe.
Oh!
And then you'll just hear a bunch of, "Oh, whoa!"
So you see the cat take off running, its hair standing straight up, with bald spots on it where I was shaving the fur to see if it was going to be wood underneath it.
Oh no! As soon as you shock me, I immediately go back to Warforged. Like,
He doesn't have enough hit points to take that damage.
That is when you hear Brutus laugh. He got hurt. And you just hear that, and everybody's just going, "What the fuck?"
Is that his laugh?
Yes.
Did I just make money? What just happened?
I don't know if I should be scared or laughing too.
You hear a couple of people whisper, like,
That was
terrible.
Well, to the ale house.
Yeah.
I need the address to whatever
No.
ale I'm
Well,
going
luckily, the
We're going to the meet.
the Nook and Cranny is actually one of the places you signed up for.
Wait, you have a house?
No.
Why are we going to go to your house?
You do have a house.
I do have a
As
house.
an instant fortress.
Mhm.
You all have a house. You want to use it. But
Yeah, the ale house.
I think they might be pissed off we opened that up inside the city, though.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You know, this might not be very useful, especially if we go into Underdark a lot.
It won't expand. It'll hit the ceiling and it won't go any further.
they expand to as much as they can expand and then stop.
It's not going to break through everything.
I just didn't know you had a house.
Who's going to keep hold of that?
I can't.
It's not extra dimensional.
Oh, okay. Then I
It
can.
will expand to
Okay.
fill something, but it's not an extra dimensional place.
I can.
It literally is a fortress that pops open that's empty.
Yeah, it's a huge version.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, if I go in, then I go boom.
I have a picture of it.
Yeah. In that case, then yes, I will carry it.
I know
It is
says
the ale house. My
It
house.
starts as a cube, but what it expands to look like.
I guess we're going to drink.
It's got like gargoyles on top of it and shit.
Let's go, and I will. If the bird person is there, female, he, she, whatever,
Mhm.
they talked about wine is there. It's like,
That's what it looks like.
okay, cool.
Is that the cube?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's the cube
that's
on the side.
that's a cubic gate. This
Oh.
is Jarn's instant fortress. When you drop it down, the little metal thing expands to make that.
Nice.
You can actually use it as a weapon.
No, you can't.
No. 'cause
Well, you
No.
can for it.
there's rules.
Smash.
Yeah, but say there's rules. For
But
it
not
when you-
according to the DM.
I mean, the dexterity thing
Well,
can
let's say
work.
if you open it next to somebody, there's a chance you can get hurt.
Yeah.
Each
It just
creature
gets
in it-
pushed back.
Each creature in there has to make a DC 15 saving throw or take 10d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much. And it
If
pushes
we're
gets
it.
pushed
inside a
back.
10 by 10 room. Hello. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's a 20 foot by 30 foot.
That's almost as big as mine then.
So she said.
Mine's just a 20 by 20.
My wife didn't say that.
But it basically it's 3 stories. You got 10 foot where it's the second story, and the 10 foot where it's the top. You can the parapet. All right. So
Centimeter by centimeter. Deal.
so as you are
As I am leaving, I am
Yeah.
going to tell the he, she, whatever bird person.
They.
We're going to the honey pot, whatever, the nook and cranny.
cranny.
Nook and cranny. Come see me perform.
Okay.
Definitely
wine
have to
on
be
me.
called the honey pot, though.
Wine on me for
Nook
you.
and
As I
cranny.
point and wink.
Most people ignore you at this point. Although you still hear a bunch of people laughing
At the cat being
At
shot
the
in
cat
the
at, at Brutus's laugh, which he's not laughing anymore. You can tell that he's very angry because now he's being laughed at.
Hey, Brutus. I got something strong for you too, man. Come and see me.
Fuck you.
I mean, we could do that too.
No.
I won't be a horse.
I can be a horse.
Damn.
What the fuck? And just
Never done
turns
that too
and
well.
kicks the door. Whichever direction there's a door, he finds it, kicks that motherfucker, and walks through it. You hear somebody go, "What the fuck, Brutus? Use the doorknob."
Love you, buddy.
I was simply stating a fact.
I know you were. That's why I like you.
Worked too well.
So you head out that direction, and then it is beginning to get
Broker.
twilight. He's walked out there.
Okay.
He's going to take you unless you're actively wanting to talk to him.
I just wanted him to come with us.
Okay, yeah, he's coming with you. You paid him for the day, so he's coming with you for the day. I gold's a gold. So, although you did notice that he no longer has any of those pamphlets in hand, and he is he seems a little cheerier than he was before.
You're fully awake now?
Oh yeah, fully awake.
Is the city? It's night, right?
Getting to twilight, yes.
Oh, are they
getting there?
Do they have like a light system?
Torches will start being lit. There's some places that have glow globes and things like that, but most
Because if I need to, I'll pull a torch out to walk around.
I could have dancing lights too.
I've got a drift globe.
you'll see that the arms and sanitation. Well, you can't see them, but you'll know that they actually light a lot of torches.
Oh, okay.
They don't have gas?
They do not.
I'll have to teach them how to do that. We'll run gas lines.
I will take notes to his perky demeanor now that it's getting darker, because it's different than the way he was acting throughout the day. But I don't. Can I do an insight to see why he's?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Never mind. I'm too focused on trying to bring people in. It's a 5.
Okay, so he's just kind of skipping along, saying, "Here we go, Nook and Cranny. I love the Nook and Cranny. It's great, awesome."
Then it's a trap.
And then at this point, you know that it's almost 6 o'clock, but you'll hear a whistle being blown, a loud, shrill whistle, and then your guide immediately goes, "What?" And you can see that he takes this complete evasive defensive stance and starts looking in the way of the whistle, and you can hear a bunch of people, and then in Dwarven you hear, "Stop that man!"
Pull up my spear and somebody's running, I'm gonna trip his ass.
I'm a woman.
You can see now coming around one of the corners a human male, the face covered and everything, comes skidding around.
Entangle.
What's your DC save?
13.
You entangling the whole area?
That he's in, yes.
Oh fuck no! He immediately runs right into all these random. What does it actually look like?
It's
What's your
vines.
entangle? Your entangle look like?
Oh, this is fantastic.
'Cause remember, Gunner's entangle is different.
Totally gonna get this one if he didn't.
Yeah.
So
Grief.
That was next.
the sand will, out of the sand, small branches will come out, but
Like bramble.
they're white instead of brown.
Racist.
And they start to go up and they coil around the person.
So they're spraying.
And the strength check is literally them breaking them off.
So this area, large area, you basically entangle, which there happens to be some people also in that area, and all of them also fail.
Which also looks exactly like the strings on my
Dreamcatcher?
Dreamcatcher.
But yeah, you capture him, and the guards, which are 2 dwarfs, arms and sanitation, arms coming around,
I got him.
and they come skidding and look down, and they look towards you, and you can see that guy who has a sack over his back. Well, now he's like taking it and he's swinging it down to try and break the.
I'm gonna cast grease under him.
Okay.
So if he does break it, he's got to make it.
And he goes. The arms are going. Okay. Lower the spell. In Imperial common. They're like.
Oh,
They're like, lower spell so we can get to him. The guy's like, no. Fuck no. He actually slips, and now he's even more entangled than he was before.
Can I mage hand the sack off of him?
Too heavy.
What about the mask on his face?
The what?
Mask.
You can.
Or you can try.
Do your charisma check. Is use charisma.
To do the
Just roll a
cast.
charisma check to see how you manipulate it.
I want to see the face just in case he runs away. I can kind of. God damn, that's a 9.
So actually, what you do is you actually yank it up instead of pulling it down. It actually yanks it up over his face. So now he is completely bound, covered in grease, and
blind.
blind. And they'll go, all right, thank you for helping. That is enough. And
You
then
sure?
as soon as you bring that down, they immediately come over there and
The grease is still there.
Oh wait, how big was spell?
It's the same as
10 foot by 10 foot, I think. Or is it 20 foot by 20 foot?
No, the grease is smaller. I don't know if it's 5 foot.
No, it's not 5
10
foot.
foot.
10
10
foot.
Square centered.
It's a 10 by 10.
Wow.
The first guard, what's your DC?
15. They're dwarves. They get advantage, I think, don't they?
No.
Oh, that's being pushed and pulled.
All right. One dwarf and falls. The other dwarf skids perfectly across as if it was just a like nothing was there. Immediately comes down and grabs the man and turns and flips him over.
I'll dispel the grease.
Okay. And the other guy gets up. So he's looking to see where that came from.
I'm not saying shit.
No. So
He's gonna be a little butthurt.
they kept, or the one that fell down grabs the bag, the other one grabs him and puts manacles on him.
So I'll kind of go. Me and the defender will spread out in case he tries to run again.
And the one that grabbed the bag, who seems a little angry, will actually turn to you and say, "Thank you, citizen, for that. Thanks for helping catch this thief.
Name shift.
We'll remember that."
I hope so.
And they cart the man away.
Wait.
Oh, they're not waiting.
What did he steal?
Come have a drink with us at the Nook and Cranny when you're done.
On duty
When you're done.
all night.
Someday.
And then you hear ding, 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 ding.
They're beating his head in.
And you'll see several dwarves stop
Yep.
where they're at,
Drop.
and then they turn to the east, and they do some. They don't get down on they don't have any mats or anything, but they do their prayers, and then they turn. Or everybody then starts to disperse. You can tell where you're at the moment that this is less of the this is more outsiders to this area, or at least people that don't necessarily follow the Hearth Mothers in this area, because fewer dwarves here turn to actually do their prayers.
Is
I turn to the east with him and I just stand still.
is the broker still around, or did he?
Let me see. Roll a perception check. You all actually can roll a perception check.
Maybe a 22 for me.
You're 14.
23.
You two
I quit.
have spotted him, because amidst casting spells and following, he took the time to duck, and he hid behind a cart that has been pulled over to the side. You can tell that he has removed himself from the view.
What are
And then
you
it-
doing, Johnny Five?
Oh, me? I forgot. I'm Johnny Five. That's right. I'm Johnny Five. Nothing.
Well, because you don't like your actual name.
I mean, Broker's a great name, right? That's a good name.
I didn't know if we were supposed to call you that or not call you that.
Definitely, you can call me the Broker.
Broker. Okay.
Yeah,
Broker's
definitely
good.
Broker. Yeah,
Okay, so not Johnny Five again.
yeah, not Johnny Five. I mean, maybe one day. I
What
could be
happened,
Johnny
man?
Five.
Are you just not a man of action?
Oh, I took action.
It looked like you
away from them.
paid.
I didn't hit.
Do you have a problem with the law?
Huh? No. I don't have a problem with the law.
Insight.
Yeah, go ahead.
I definitely want in on that one.
You can all roll insight.
That's what I'm talking about. 23.
You know he is not being honest about what he's saying.
I got a 10.
9.
Yeah.
Nine,
You two
nine.
don't really gather anything. You know he's not being honest. You don't know what he's not being honest about, but you know something's fishy.
Mm-hmm.
This town's got to have a thieves guild.
Probably. Okay.
There's got to be chaos mixed in with order. Got to have balance.
Nook and Cranny? Yeah, this way, guys. Come on. Let's go. You got a job to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. And then continues walking without a skip. No.
I forget I can add a D4 to my rolls.
So yeah, you get to the Nook and Cranny about the time. You come in there, and they handed you a slip of paper, basically saying,
Yep.
Who you
Here,
are.
stamp this, making sure that I showed up to work.
10 stamps of this, you get a free sub. But
I'll ask if they have bouncers. I don't sleep.
the person you have to go to, the owner of the bar,
Yep.
is a human, and a dark-skinned human, and he says, "So your name is Ale?
Yes.
Okay, you play the lute?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Amongst other instruments, but all I can carry with me is a lute.
All right. Well, the stories we need here, more for outside here. The people here like comedy as well. If you could.
Oh, I got a perfect one for my village.
Okay, that'd be great.
You should see the way he plays with ale.
All right. Cool. Great. As long as you're good. You get to keep whatever tips you get. That's
Cool.
fine. Bouncers? What kind of bouncer would you be?
Show him lucky.
I mean, you have a big iron defender that follows you around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, no animals?
Not an
in
animal.
the building?
It's not really an animal.
That's a defender
Right.
to defend the inn.
Not
That.
to mention, if there is a bar fight, I can also help repair all your furniture.
Well, there hopefully won't be one.
Shit happens.
Well, don't usually get a lot of bar fights here.
Shit happens.
Okay. Well.
I'm not going to start one. Just saying.
Yeah, good. Please don't. But yeah, defender outside, whatever that thing is.
Here goes the weather.
No, outside.
It could sit really still and just look like a statue.
No.
It was worth a shot.
That's what he's doing outside.
But
Had to leave the
Yeah.
thing outside.
performances.
Sitting right
We need you
outdoors.
to perform here soon.
Mhm.
Evening meal is coming up. You've got 3 hours
Do I want me to do 3 performance checks?
performance per hour. You basically do a certain set, certain time. You don't have to perform the entire time. But
Use the Avernus D20.
God damn, whatever that one is, don't use that one.
I thought the Avernus D20 were those.
Oh. Yeah. The first roll was not good. It was a 10.
the 10.
Mm-hmm. It was average.
I didn't even see the D20.
I
So
don't see it either.
during the first part of the night,
I don't think there is one. Oh, it's on.
Here you go, bar. Look at you.
during the first part of the night, you get 6 copper. Is all you get.
Uh-oh.
It ate it.
Uh-oh. It's lighting up in there.
Shake it left and right. This is my fault.
But
Yep, not using that one there.
Yeah, most people didn't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna use that one. Didn't even roll in there. It literally just slid in.
Most people didn't really care for it, and I mean, it's sufficient, but you can tell that the innkeeper he comes up to, he's like, you gotta step it up. People are about to start drinking more alcohol, and the more you make them laugh, the more they drink. So,
God, that dice doesn't even roll.
No, it was
Just fuck that shit.
flat. I ain't never seen a die do that ever.
Well, it's got something inside. That's
Yeah,
why
I think that's what it
actually
was.
roll right.
That one's a lot better though. That would be a 22.
wow.
It's only one.
Yeah, shake the dice. Feel it.
Yeah, I think there's something in there.
It is, but it's centralized
So
for
on this
for
one,
balance.
people are loosening up. They're feeling better. They're talking more. You actually earn 4 silver and 7 copper.
Okay.
And then you'll have one more performance.
Balance pretty well.
Let me use my prestidigitation help you.
Precipitation.
Are you doing the whole time? Are you doing? Is that what you're gonna do?
Shit, if I'm not bouncing or anything else, I could do stuff. I got harmless sensory effects, shower sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes.
Okay, you can roll your next one at advantage if he's going to help you with those.
I expect it could.
Wow, that thing came out.
That's still a crit though. Fucking both of them are crits.
That gives you a total of what?
Yeah, it was both 220s on that motherfuckers.
Double crit.
What's your performance?
+6.
26.
Well, you'll get another silver, and you'll get 19 copper. Okay. And at the end of your full set, which you've been sitting around talking to people, which if you ever attempted to change into the animal, if a bartender or the innkeeper or waitresses caught you, they would have told you to immediately revert back because no animals are allowed in here, even if you can turn into them.
So I'm going to go ahead and that'll be my last wild shape of the day.
Okay.
You get those out for a short rest.
Long rest, I think.
Oh no, it is a short rest. But yeah, I change into a dog, and then they scold me, and I turn back.
Yeah. Bad dog.
Bad. I used to use mine as spy. Because you could try to turn into like a lizard, climb somewhere, and just chill out all day.
But the
short rest and keep on switching.
innkeeper will come up to you and say, "Okay, that's what I'm looking for."
I had to get a little warm up. That's what it was.
Yeah, definitely. A little getting,
It gave
did
some
fantastic.
jazz
Can you keep coming back for the rest of the week? If you can do this well every night, I can get you. I'll give you a recommendation to the guild.
Sure.
Okay.
It'll have to come at night. I have a job or a task I need to attend tomorrow morning.
Fine. No, I got stuff to do. I understand. But
That's weird.
But yeah, can also if you want, I'll let you sleep here for tonight. We got a room for free after that performance.
Cool. Sounds good.
So and enough for do they sleep?
One does. The other one would most likely just watch and sleep.
You need something fixed?
Yeah. Actually, we got a stove back here that.
I'm good
It's
wood,
not-
metal, anything.
Alright, come take a look at it.
Ta-da! I'm useful.
It'll take you back to the cook that's in the back, and
Pick it up.
Fell into a pit.
cook in the back is a dwarf, a head chef.
I'll give you a bar.
What are you doing? You touch my shit!
Before you go back there, I'll be like, "You got this. Don't break it.
What do I have? D4?
Bardic
It's a
Inspiration?
D6.
His name is Beardo Ramson.
Where the fuck is my D4?
Sure.
That'll be a 20.
Sorry, Beardo Ramson.
Well, the innkeeper told the chef to chill the fuck out because you're gonna try to fix it, and you actually do. You find out what's wrong. The hinge is not working. Something about it's not working.
Spark ignited.
Yeah. Anyway, you find what it is, and you fix it. You fix it pretty well.
Right.
And it doesn't actually take you that long to do it. And he goes, "Oh, that was fantastic. Here's a silver for your." Or actually, you'd be more trained. He would actually say, "Here's a gold for your trouble."
God damn.
I mean, he's not skilled, but 2 gold per day is for a skill train. But that was actually fixing important machines. So.
Any wobbly ass tables or anything, I'll fix that shit too. Just because I don't have anything else to do while everybody else is sleeping.
All right. Well, they'll bring them to you as you do that, and then ask you if you want anything.
Stick of gum.
Me?
Yeah, you're fixing their shit, and they'll keep bringing you things that are fucked up during the night.
Yeah, do it.
Which you're sleepy as fuck by now.
Yes, I'm tired as hell.
You could sleep. I'm not going to assume that you get tired. Well, you probably do get tired, but not like the same way they do. So
I just kind of go off in a corner and start meditating, and then I'll lay down and actually.
now, would you want to more mimic the way they do it? So you want to find a bed to sleep in?
By the way, if you're sleeping in the same room as I am, I will warn you. I sleep all natural.
I don't think you wear pants, honestly.
No.
I don't think you ever have pants on.
This doesn't bother me.
Because you're like Peter Rabbit. All he has is a vest.
All natural.
Doesn't bother me. Although I probably would want my own bed.
Okay.
If that means paying for a room, I'll pay for a room.
I mean, they're offering you for free, so.
My performance got us the rooms.
Well, hell yeah, then. Yeah.
The room comes with 2
2 beds. Yeah.
twin-size beds, effectively.
Nice. I'll definitely get my own bed and try and sleep in it.
Okay.
And I'll hang my dream catcher on on one of the corners.
All right, so you put the dream catcher, and you're sitting there working. You guys are going to sleep, and it's a little after midnight or so. You get a weird feeling as you're sleeping. You're in one of your dreams, but it feels like all of a sudden you relive what you just dreamed. Again, you dream what you just dreamed. Like for a fraction of a second, you have this deja vu feeling. You get the same feeling as when you're asleep. Something wakes you up in the middle of your sleep as if like something's off. You, Robert, as you're sitting around and you're kind of fixing random stuff, and this is probably to you know this is 1:30 at night.
Damn right it is.
You're sitting there just kind of tooling, and you're not really doing a lot. You're doing menial stuff because if you do anything too much, you don't get your rest. But
yeah, I'm just kind of puttering.
yeah, but most of the inn people have now kind of gone to sleep or gone away. The only people that are really here are a few bar backs. And as you're sitting there, you knock in this nail, and as you knock in the nail, you lift your hand, the nail reappears exactly where it was, and you get this feeling of deja vu. And you can tell that where the people were seem to have gone back like a half step for a second. And you also see everybody go, huh? And then that's where we're going to end the session.
It's the broker.
Somebody rewind the time, damn it.
Also, you never saw that fucker again after he dropped you off. I guess that's important information. He lets you there. He goes, oh yeah, it comes in a nook and cranny, disappears. And that's it.